What's up, everybody? Nobody is here yet, but I am going to be streaming the Dodgers vs. Diamondbacks Game 3 of the National League playoffs. I'm going to be doing play-by-play, so that way people can follow along. And I got this little graphic up on the screen. And here's the first pitch. And it's fouled back. It's Greinke versus Taylor. Chris Taylor is batting .288, 21 home runs, and 72 RBIs. He is an awesome player for the Dodgers. Overall, I am a fan of the Dodgers. That's why I started doing this, because people in Los Angeles, half the city, couldn't even watch the game. So then I started putting them on YouTube. Here's the second pitch. Ball one. It's now 1-1. Started trying to do this on YouTube. They kicked off a bunch of my accounts, and so now I got to do a play-by-play. So, you know what? You should probably get to a TV and watch, but if you can't get to a TV and watch this game, and I'm the best you got, I'll try to do what I can. All right, here's the 1-1 pitch to Taylor. He's the first at bat for the Dodgers, and in general, the Dodgers have been swinging like crazy against Arizona, against every pitcher. They don't even care. They just swing and keep swinging. And everyone except for Taylor, he's smart about the way that he bats. He's a great leadoff batter. He's a hard out. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. So it's now ball 3, 3-1 to Taylor, and we can definitely use a base runner right off the bat. The Dodgers so far have been getting hits like crazy. They just swing and they just keep getting hits. And they get people on base. I think the last game, they must have had somebody on base every single inning. All right, well, that's strike two, so it's now a full count to Taylor. And he's more than 50-50 to walk at this point. He's got the best eye in all of baseball. No one's better. And the umpire is a guy named Jerry Davis. So we'll see how he does. Here's the full house pitch to Chris Taylor from Greinke. Right down the middle, hit hard to left field, and that's going to land. Chris Taylor's going to go to second, and or maybe he's going to stay at first. Nope, he's got a stand-up double. And right off the bat, just like every other game, the Dodgers have somebody on the bases. And it was a perfect meatball right over the middle, and Taylor hit it perfectly. Here's a replay. And, yeah, it was just a little bit of a hanging slider or some kind of ball with movement. And he just hit it to the left field corner. And now he's on second. And up to bat for the Dodgers is probably Seager, the shortstop. He's not the best hitter in the world. He's good at two-spot, though. Strike one. So it's 0-1 to Seager. He's a lefty, number 5. Well, I guess he's batting .295 this season, so that's pretty darn good. 22 home runs, 77 RBIs. As of late, he hasn't been hitting quite as good. He seems like he's just swinging for home runs and not hitting shit. And it's 0-1 to him right now. Taylor takes not a big lead. Good eye, and it's now 1-1. So yeah, this series went to Arizona, and it's just not going to be as fun. Dodger Stadium is the best. And I can't believe these games start so late. I mean, people on the East Coast can't even watch. It's 7 o'clock. It's already 10. And then they last 5 hours. Here's the pitch. Outside, way outside. 2-1 now to Seager. And this Greinke guy looks pretty young. I've seen this name Greinke a bunch of times, but this can't be the one that I know, because this guy looks like he's 20-something. It's 2-1. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he turns around and checks Taylor, who's taking a pretty big lead at second, but not that big. He certainly didn't need to do that. You know, just waste a little time. Try to get this game as long as possible. So, yeah, is everybody pretty excited about the Dodgers? I doubt anybody's watching. But, yeah, you guys pretty excited about the Dodgers? And it is now 3-1 to Corey Seager. And this is on TBS for everybody that wants to watch. They are taking forever. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled back. So it's 3-2, and that one was 92 miles an hour. Nothing special. Definitely a fastball. And yeah, there's nothing special about that fastball. I don't know if this Greinke guy's any good. I didn't see his record. I mean, he can't be that good if he's the third pitcher on Arizona. I wonder who's pitching for the Dodgers. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled back. And Seager is giving him a run for his money. And, I mean, there's no outs. So, let's just try to make him pitch as much as possible. These foul outs are pretty good. And Turner's on deck, and he's for sure going to hit a home run. He would not. He never hits home runs. All right, it's 3-2 to Seager. Taylor's on second. Here's the pitch. Ball 4. Wow. So right off the bat, inning number 1, the Dodgers have a man on first and second, and they're zooming in on the coach of Arizona. He doesn't look happy. The catcher is now ran out to the mound to give number 21 Greinke a smack on the butt and ran back. He just nodded to somebody, and Turner steps to the plate, and he means business. He's grinding in that back right foot. He's going to hit a home run. In the zone. He hasn't shaved hasn't had a haircut in who knows years. And it's all going to pay off right here. And Greinke, the pitcher, he looks worried. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, ball 1. I wouldn't be surprised if they pitch around Turner right now. That's how dangerous he is. Full bases loaded. It might not even be as bad as facing Turner right here. Greinke gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled back. Strike 1. He was swinging for the fences. That was a good rip. Kept his eye on the ball. Just missed it a tiny bit. But that's exactly what we want to see, is him swinging that hard at balls that are that obviously over the plate. And his career versus Greinke is .220, so about the same as his regular batting average, so nothing special. But .220 is just good in general. But nothing special against Greinke. And it's 1-1, and Greinke does not look happy about this situation. Both take big leads. Here's the pitch. Strike 2. And that was way outside, according to the computer, but the umpire called strike, and even Turner turns around and says something, and now they're replaying it, and it was well outside. The computer and the umpire did not. That was a bad call for us. And even Turner's a bit pissed. Let's hope he can get it out of his head, though. But he wasn't happy. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit pretty hard to center field, but it's being caught. And Taylor tagged up and is now going to third. So it was a sacrifice fly to the center fielder. And, oh no, they both tagged up. So it was a good sacrifice fly. He hit it far. It was caught in center field, and they both. No. Only the guy on front tagged up. Only Chris Taylor tagged up from second to third, but the guy at first who walked did not tag up. Yep, no, he didn't. Anyway, so there's a man at first and third, and Bellinger is now up. So my bad about that. A little confusing. Guy on first and third. Bellinger is up. Only 1 out. Still a great opportunity. Ball 1. And that was only a little bit low. Great pitch from Greinke, but Bellinger did not bite at that, which is surprising because he swings at everything. He just doesn't give a shit. He'll just swing at anything. But, maybe somebody said, hey, Bellinger, try not to swing at the first pitch every time because it's never a strike. And he listened. Here's the pitch. swung on, chopper to first, and he's just going to step on first base, but Taylor came home. So it's now 1-0 Dodgers, and that was Bellinger just made contact, and it was a chopper to first, but it was enough to get a runner home. So now that with 2 outs, we got a man on second. So right off the bat, getting on the board, nothing Goldschmidt could do about it. He just grabbed the ball and stepped on the bag. Taylor was so far down that line so quickly that there's nothing anybody can do. It was almost a perfect bunt. Yeah, by the time Goldschmidt got the ball, he was already home. So no play at the plate. That was going to come home no matter what. And now we got Seager at second taking a monster lead. Huge lead. Here's the pitch. And Puig is batting fifth, which I think is just a great idea. He's something special. He's always fun to watch. And he takes ball one. This is the situation where you get Puig in there. He's just always going to do something. And let's just hope whatever that is, it's good and not bad. But he always does something. And he just loves swinging at bad pitches also. Just like Bellinger. They just swing at everything. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Low, but called a strike. 85 miles an hour. It just hit the bottom of the strike zone, I guess. Dave Roberts nodded. Yep, Puig steps back in there. Puig hits a chopper to third, and he's going to be safe at first. The guy... Oh, maybe that was a foul ball. I think that was a foul ball. But he ran all the way to first so fast. Yep, Puig's coming back. That was a foul. All right, Puig is back in the box. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. Ball 2. So now 2-2. And man, what a great start for the Dodgers. They're dangerous. They can score on you so fast. And Puig is doing this dancing thing when he's in the box, when the pitchers are low. And he did it last game as well. And he's just going to keep it going throughout the playoffs, I guess. Greinke gets the sign. Having a rough inning so far. Inside, it's now 3-2 to Puig. And Greinke has had a lot of full counts so far. And he's walked him every time. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is another ball. He's not looking good on full counts. Yeah, and Greinke does not look like he's having a fun time. Seager is at second, having a grand old time. Swung on, fouled away. That was a strike, and Puig was swinging, but he was too early on it. It was a 92-mile-an-hour pitch, and he was still way early. But a great top of the first inning so far. Here's the 3-2 pitch to Puig. And he has not made it easy, that is for sure. This pitcher is struggling. Swung on and fouled away. That would have been ball 4. But Puig just put the bat on the ball. And he just licked the bat. He's a little bit of a weirdo, but he's fun. But yeah, that would have been ball 4. And somehow, some way, Puig got the bat on the ball. Either way, it's still 3-2. 2 outs. Top of the first. The Dodgers took an early lead by not doing anything special, just hitting the baseball. That's all they did. And it worked. Walks and hitting the baseball. Seager is still taking a big lead at second. Now Puig is stepping out and flipping the bat around and doing weird stuff. You know, I'm okay with this. If you're going to take forever, you got to kind of ice the pitcher a little bit. If he wasn't feeling it, step out of the box. This pitcher is not happy. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Right down the middle, and Puig swings and fouls it back. If you saw the dots of all this pitcher's pitches so far, they are all over the place. And now the catcher is coming out and talking to him. There's no possible way that's where he wanted to pitch all those pitches that they've shown against Puig. There's no rhyme or reason to the accuracy. And the catcher, I think, knows that and came out and said something. But still a full count. Puig is battling. And you got to give it to Greinke for hanging in there tough. This has not been an easy inning, and he can get out of it right now with one good pitch. Here's the pitch. Swung and fouled back again. And there is nothing Greinke can do to get it by Puig right now. He just keeps putting the bat on the ball. I got a feeling this is going to be a long game. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard to center field and caught by number 11. That's 3 outs. So we're going to the bottom of the first, and the Dodgers get up on Arizona quickly right off the bat. So that's pretty sweet. And we are going to a commercial break. Is anybody watching the football? Is it any more exciting? I'm not sure. It was pretty boring when I stopped. 10-2. That's a lot of defense, not a lot of forward passing. And this is going to be a pretty sweet game. And I'll be right back. Still on commercial break, but I am going to be doing play-by-play. I'm watching the game anyway. And in the background, that's football. And I'm definitely going for the Bears. Just would like to see them do something good. And they got a new quarterback. They got a fresh start. And you know what? Vikings, they don't do it for me. All right, so here we go. The batting order for Arizona is David Peralta, Ketel Marte, Paul Goldschmidt, he's dangerous, J.D. Martinez, he's just as dangerous, Jake Lamb, A.J. Pollock, Daniel Descalzo, Jeff Mathis, and pitching Zach Greinke. So we got to watch out for Goldschmidt and J.D. Martinez. Those guys can hit the ball hard. But other than them, I don't think we have too much to worry about. And who is this guy for the Dodgers? Is this Ryu? Oh, nope, it's Darvish. Yeah, we got a guy named Darvish. 22 starts. He's 6-9, 4.01 ERA. Nothing awesome, but he's up 0-2 right now against Arizona on his first batter. Honestly, I don't know too much about this guy, so I'm just learning along with everybody else. He looks young, and so far he's got 2 perfect pitches inside. He goes inside again, strike 3, and wow, that was 3 pitches and 3 strikes, and he's out. He was going for the inside corner, and he hit it every time. So we got Barnes catching, Bellinger first, Utley at second, which I still find awesome, Seager at shortstop, Turner at third, Granderson left, Chris Taylor center, and Yasiel Puig in right. And, Chase Utley and Seager, shortstop and second baseman, that's something that I never thought I'd see. And he's looking ready. Here's the pitch from Darvish. Outside, ball 1. So he was pitching that first guy inside every time. Now they're talking about Chase Utley. And I will say he does look very old. And let's see. Kettle Mart is stepping in for the Diamondbacks. He's batting .260, 5 home runs, 18 RBIs. Here's the pitch. Inside for ball 2. This guy's not doing anything special this year, but he is batting second for the Diamondbacks. So I think that's a good sign for the Dodgers. Here's the pitch. Strike 1, so it's now 2-1. And Darvish is looking pretty confident. Marte steps in. Darvish gets the sign, and he's tall. He's taller than the other guy pitching. Here's the pitch. Shows bunt, and that's a really good bunt, and he's going to be safe, actually. So all of a sudden, Marte is at first base. Out of nowhere, pulled the bunt out, hit a perfect bunt, and easily got to first. That was the smartest thing he could have done, other than hit a home run. And right now we got Goldschmidt. Man, that was a perfect bunt. Wow. I don't think you could have placed it any better than that. No one even had a chance. He was going to be safe 100 times in a row. All right, here we got Goldschmidt. He's got 36 home runs on the season. He hit one last night, super huge. Here's the pitch. Strike 1, right over the plate. That's one he could have taken deep, no question about it. Darvish, not a lot of velocity so far. Nothing too quick. See, he's got a 1 on the outside. So I think that's a fastball outside. We'll see where this pitch goes. Fastball outside.
Oh my God. What? The fucking punter threw the ball instead of kicking it. We got a touchdown.
Really? Was that supposed to happen?
Yeah.
It was a trick play?
It was a trick play.
That's how the Bears score touchdowns? That's not a good sign for the Bears, but a good short-term result.
I do that all the time in the video game.
All right, back to, I guess, the Bears game. The Bears just scored on a trick play. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Darvish is not happy about this lead and checks Marte at first. This Mart guy is taking a big lead. He's kind of trolling Darvish a little bit. And I think it's kind of making him a little bit uneasy against this Goldschmidt guy. He keeps looking back. Another big lead. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Outside corner, ball. So that was a perfect pitch, but just wasn't called a strike. It's 1-2. And that was a perfect pitch. There's no reason to put it over the plate. So I guess it's now 9-10.
Yep.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. Hit hard to center field, and the center fielder got underneath it and threw the ball in quickly. So Marte is still at first, and we have 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Other than that bunt, Darvish is pitching awesomely, and I don't know what he could have done about that bunt. So far, so good. And we lead this series 2-0. So I don't think that means, I think we have to win 4 games, though. I don't think it's 3 games. And now Darvish is talking to the catcher, Austin Barnes. And he's serious about something. Dave Roberts is doing nothing in the dugout right now. He's just sitting there, doing nothing. And if he's got to be one of the better coaches in the league. JD Martinez up, and he is dangerous. Darvish, here's the pitch. Right down the middle, hit hard to the shortstop. Seager tosses it over to Utley at second, and we have 3 outs. Whew. I think we got away with one there. JD Martinez was looking for a home run, and luckily Seager was just right there and knocked it down. Boom. 3 outs, and so far Darvish looks good. We are going to the top of the second, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see the Dodgers get back on base again. That's like the best thing that they're good at right now is putting people on base. I think last game, every single inning they had a chance to win, or they didn't have a chance to win. They had people on the base path, and they were scoring in like every inning. And this first inning is a perfect example of how they've been winning so far in this postseason. And it's just good to see them hitting really, really hard. We are on commercial break. So you know what? Let's do some Dodger news. Right there. Here we go. Diamondbacks, Game 3. Here are the lineups. Here we go. Monday night at Chase Field, the Los Angeles Dodgers are looking to advance to the NLCS for the 3rd time in the last 6 seasons. They hold a 2-0 lead over the Arizona Diamondbacks in a best-of-5. Oh, man, so this is a best-of-5 series. Here's how you can watch Game 3. If you click on that, you will actually not be able to watch the game. They make you pay. Baseball is terrible at making their stuff easy to watch. I mean, so much good entertainment, and they don't make it easy for people to watch their games. I don't get it. Either way, if you got TBS, you should probably go to TBS. And, a few hours before the pitch, both clubs announced their Game 3 starting lineups. Here's the batting order for the Dodgers. There we go. Scroll. Oh, so we got, close this out. We got Chris Taylor, Corey Seager, Justin Turner, Cody Bellinger, Yasiel Puig, Austin Barnes, Curtis Granderson, Chase Utley, and there is one person out of that lineup that I think we are missing, and that's Forsythe. I was talking mad smack about him towards the end of the season. I didn't like him. He wasn't playing well. Forsythe, I was very worried about him, and I was talking mad smack. But so far, he has been playing Oh, here we go. Utley is making his first start at the postseason after Logan Forsythe started games 1 and 2 at second base. Man, that is a tough decision to make because Forsythe sucks. But he was playing so well. There we go. I guess they're just giving Chase Utley a chance. And we are still on commercial break. My bad, everybody. I'm going to get better at this. So, we're back. And what is this? They're showing a slow motion of, Marte, I think, might have hurt his ankle at the ending of that inning. And he's limping around. Marte, it seems like being fast is one of the things he's good at, and that would seem like him hurting his ankle sounds bad. Austin Barnes is up to bat. Here's the pitch from Greinke. Strike 1 right down the middle. 89 miles an hour, and I have not seen anything too dirty from Greinke yet. Austin Barnes batting .289, 8 home runs, 38 RBIs, and .289. The Dodgers, one thing, they have great pitching, they have great hitting. We saw what happens when they go into a little down slump at the end of the season, but ever since these playoffs started, they're just swinging at everything and hitting everything because they're just good at batting. So, I think that's actually a good thing. Oh, I got to take this off. Oh, here's the pitch. Strike 2. 90 miles an hour. Once again, nothing special from Greinke. And Austin Barnes, he's going to do something here. One thing we proved yesterday's game is that Arizona's bullpen sucks. We just completely hit into every single one of them. Every pitch it's already 33 pitches, and he doesn't have any outs in the second inning. We are like 90% to win this game right now. They have no pitching. This guy Greinke's going to be out in no time. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Right down the middle, fouled away. And 91 miles an hour. Once again, nothing special. He's on his 34th pitch. Man, I thought Arizona was better. I don't know what happened. But the Nationals, we got to watch out for them. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Low for ball 3. And Greinke is also having control problems. Once again, if you took a look at the chart of all of his previous pitches against Barnes in this, there's no rhyme or reason to where the pitches are going. I don't think he has his control right now. And he's 36 pitches in, and once again another full count. And these full counts have not been treating him nicely. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to center field, and number 11 gets underneath it and makes the catch. I don't know who that is. I think his last name started with a P. And now we got a sweet graphic on the screen. Let's see, what are they showing us right now? Diamondbacks. They're showing us something, but I don't know what it is. I think that's Greinke against Arizona. Oh, I think that was Greinke against Arizona in the wild card game. Is this their good pitcher? I can't imagine. Granderson is up to bat, and he's in there, and he's kind of scrunched over, and he takes ball 1. And he steps out. Now he's like fixing his gloves or something, taking his sweet time, looking super cool. He steps back in. Greinke looks annoyed, and he doesn't look happy. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Strike 1, right down the middle. Granderson didn't even think twice about swinging. He just watched it go right by. 90 miles an hour. I don't see what was wrong with that pitch. So far, the Dodgers have been swinging at those, and Granderson just watched it go by. I think that might be a bad sign. Here's the pitch. Ball 2, in the dirt, 76 miles an hour. Curveball that wasn't even close to the strike zone. And yeah, Greinke is having control problems. And he's taking his time. Granderson steps in. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit hard to left field. The left fielder gets underneath it and makes the catch. So 2 outs so far here in the top of the second. You know what? Both outs. The ball was hit pretty hard. So you can't complain, but there are 2 outs there. And I think Chase Utley is coming up, which would be so awesome. I can't believe he's on the Dodgers. I'm just so happy to say that he's on the Dodgers. But it's who knew Forsythe was going to be playing so good. But Chase Utley's taking his spot. So you better do something, buddy. Otherwise, you're going to hit the bench pretty quickly. Happy to have you on the team, but Forsythe was in the zone yesterday. Here's the pitch. Strike 1, right down the middle, 90 miles an hour. I think that you could probably find this pitch at a batting cages at your local miniature golf course. This Greinke guy, how is he a professional pitcher? And Dave Roberts is talking to Pui right now. He's got him in a headlock. I don't know what's going on over there. That's weird. Here's the 0-1 pitch. 89 miles an hour. Outside, it's now 1-1. And so far, the Dodgers have been looking at a lot of balls go by. And that is a little bit different from their overall strategy. But it has been correct. There are a lot of balls. So let's see what he does. Here's the pitch. Looks at it again, and another ball. It's 2-1. And they got to get Greinke out. He's gonna get lit up like a Christmas tree anytime. He's already on his 50th pitch. Chase Utley, 10 career postseason home runs, most all-time among second basemen. Oh, I didn't know that. 10 career postseason home runs. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on, hit hard, foul ball. 2-2. Wow, who knew that he still has that kind of pop? The bat just exploded around, and yeah, he's like, yep, I got that one. He had a boost of confidence after making that athletic move, and now he's kind of smiling a little bit. Chase Utley's in the zone. I expect a home run. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swung and fouled away. That one was going to be a strike as well. All right, maybe don't expect a home run. That was a little bit wishful thinking. But I'm just saying that it looks like Chase Utley, he's in his element. Here's the pitch from Greinke. Ball 3. Great eye from Utley. It's only 75 miles an hour. That was either a curveball or a crazy changeup. And yeah, good thing he didn't swing. But still, an amazing pitch. That was probably his best pitch yet. And didn't get Chase Utley to bite. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away once again, 84 miles an hour. There are no easy outs for Greinke right now. And he is seriously on his 47th pitch, and he's not even out of the second inning yet. So it's good things are going to happen when the beefy part of our lineup comes up again. Here's the 3-2 pitch to Chase Utley. Ball 4. And now we have the pitcher though. But yeah, the Dodgers have been very good at getting people on base, whether it's walking or just little dinker hits or whatever it is. They get people on base, and that seems to be a bit of a secret in baseball. But the home runs are nice too, so Turner, keep that going. But yeah, Chase Utley, he looks old, but he looks distinguished. And he's just happy to be out there. He's just happy to be out there. And now they're showing Andre Ethier, and he's just happy to be out there too. Who knew that Andre Ethier would still be on the Dodgers? Here's the pitch to Darvish. And he looks pretty nervous. He's 1 for 17 this season, so don't even swing, buddy. Don't even swing. Maybe maybe step in front of the ball if it gets close, take a base. Oh, he swung and hit it foul. But I don't know if I feel confident with this guy taking rips. Let's just have him pitch, have him get out. Put in Jansen, and let's put Jansen in the 7th. But it is good news that this is only a 5-game series. Chase Utley is taking a very small lead. That would be called an old man lead. And Darvish fouls it off, though. So it's 0-2. And, yeah, he had 29 pitches in the first inning and 22 here in the second. 51 total. Expect big things coming out of the Dodger lineup in the third inning. Darvish, I don't know. He's standing in there. He's taking rips. It's 0-2. Here's the pitch. And it's a ball, and Chase Utley does not get over to second. He just doesn't have the wheels that a younger man does. And even Dave Roberts is looking at him saying, that was smart. Good not to do that. And Darvish is just standing up there. I don't know why Greinke is taking so long. Let's just get this over with. All right, Darvish steps in there. He's kind of close to the plate. He's crouching in there, and he fouled it away. So, if anything, Darvish is at least making the pitcher pitch, and that's the best we can hope for. And it's 1-2. And let's just hope it takes 10 more swings to get him out. Pui is giving hugs to people in the dugout. And yeah, Greinke doesn't even look good against the pitcher, who's batting 120. Darvish is actually starting to look pretty confident. You should see how close he is to the plate. He's so inside. Strike 3. So we are going to be going to the bottom of the second. The Dodgers did not score in the second inning, but that's okay. They hit the ball hard, and Greinke had a lot of pitches. And next time around, we're going to have the top of our order and Greinke tired. So that's fine. I would consider that a plus for the Dodgers. And yeah. We are on commercial break now, so I'll be right back. What's up, everybody? We are still on commercial break. Thanks for stopping by. If you can't watch TBS, I'll try to do better. We can do some Dodger news later, and I'll just keep on doing play-by-play. Because you know what? It's screw Charter. Still on commercial break. They are going to be milking this game as much as possible because like the last thing that the baseball wants is to have it be 3 games and out so quickly. So they're just going to milk this thing. It's going to be a 5-hour game. You know, get comfortable. Don't put your seatbelt on. Let's see. The Art of Performance presented by Jaguar, and they had some numbers underneath that I didn't quite get to. And sweet shot from above of the Arizona Stadium. You know, it doesn't look like anything special. All right, here's Darvish going up against Lamb. Ball 1. 89 miles an hour. Definitely also don't see anything special coming out of Darvish at all. Is he a fastball pitcher? Is he a slider? Who knows? What does he pitch? Here's the pitch. 88 miles an hour. I guess that thing was moving. But I still don't know for sure what he's pitching. Jake Lamb batting .248, 30 home runs, 105 RBIs. That's pretty good. 105 RBIs. You would think 250. He's got to get that batting average up a little bit. I don't know what that's all about. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Darvish. And did he swing or not? The third base, I don't know if he said. It was like a check swing, and the third, he went around, I guess. Did not get it on video. The guy was just standing there. So, 1 and 2. He's getting a 1 on the outside. Darvish just got a 1. We'll see what a 1 is. 84 miles an hour. What the heck is he throwing? Anyway, another strikeout. Great pitch. And yeah, 1 out right off the bat here in the bottom of the second inning. Lamb, number 22, was I could feel the wind from the 500 miles away that he was swinging, got nothing. And that had some weird side spin. That must have been a slider. But anyway, this Darvish guy, so far so good. It looks like he's ready. It looks like he's ready for it. Now he's pitching to number 11, the center fielder, Pollock. And I don't know anything about him. And it's ball one. That was 96 miles an hour. So he does have a fastball. Age 31, purchased by the Rangers from the Nippon Ham. Oh, he's from the Japanese leagues. Oh, that's good. That's fun. And he forces a pop-up to Seager, and Seager gets underneath it and catches it for out number 2. Pollock is out. And, yeah, so they just said, or rather, they just showed that Darvish is from the Japanese leagues.
Yeah, Japanese leagues.
So that's fun. And now I'm rooting for him even more. You know, Hideo Nomo, that was a good tradition started by Hideo Nomo. But this guy's way bigger and stronger, can definitely kick the crap out of Hideo Nomo. But he looks ready. It's too bad you guys can't see for yourself. Now he's pitching to a little guy, Descalzo. And ball one, this Descalzo guy, he can't be above 5 feet 5. There's almost zero strike zone. He's batting .233, 10 home runs, 51 RBIs. There's no strike zone. This should be illegal. But Darvish gives it to him, and that's a ball. Well, how could that, man? How are you supposed to pitch to this guy? 2-0. Dave Roberts looks confused. Spitting all over the place. And here's the 2-0 pitch. There's a strike. So 2-1. And so far, only 21 pitches for Darvish. Wait, I gotta figure out what his name is. Let's see. Darvish. Anyway, strike 2, that was fouled away. So now it's 2-2 to the little guy. I forgot his name. Descalzo. It's 2-2. And I really think that Kershaw's got to stop horsing around in the dugout. He's going to get hurt. Let's just sit him on the bench. No throwing stuff around. No high fives. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And strike 3. So far, Darvish is pitching awesome. And we are going to the top of the third. Yeah, I think that's 3 strikeouts for Darvish. And, yeah, Arizona, you know, I'm not going to lie, they don't look awesome. All right, so it's another commercial break. We got the top of the order coming up. So that, you know what? We could do some Dodger news. Bam. All right. Now here's the lineup for the D-backs are using in Game 3. So we got David Peralta, Ketel Marte, Paul Goldschmidt, JD Martinez. Those are the only 2 guys we got to worry about. Jake Lamb, AJ Pollock, Daniel Descalzo. Jeff Mathis, and Zach Greinke. You know what? We should be able to win this game tonight. No questions asked. I mean, come on. With right-handed Darvish at the mound for the Dodgers, the D-backs have Marte hitting second and Pollock a little lower in the batting order. Descalzo remains at second base as well. All right, Mike Axia. All right, let's see if we got these commercials are more than double than when I was doing these during the ending of the regular season. Those regular season games, it was like they were like 3.5 hours, like almost all of them, so fast. And as soon as the playoffs start, taking forever. Let's see. Here we go. Dodgers pitcher. Still on commercial break. Dodgers pitcher Alex Wood talks about staying ready for a potential Game 4 start. Yeah, you know what? You'd hope we'd have somebody a little bit better than Alex Wood. You know, let's just put Kershaw back in there. Get it over with. All right, back to the game. Well, we'll come back to Dodger news. All right, Greinke on his 55th pitch, shaking off every sign, finally gets one he likes. Swung on and popped up. Let's hope that goes foul. Nope, and Goldschmidt catches it in foul territory, and that's 1 out. So Taylor popped up. That was the first time I've ever seen him do that. He never goes out that easily. Man, it's, you know, if there's a reason for this game taking forever, it's Greinke. But he threw a strike, so it's 0-1. Corey Seager is up. In the postseason, he's batted .375 with two RBIs, so that's pretty good. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. So 1-1. Puig's looking on. Here's the pitch. Ball 2. And that was just a little bit outside. Greinke, he's not messing around. He doesn't step out of the box. He just stays in there, ready to go. Or not Greinke, but Seager. He just stays in the box when he's hitting. Doesn't waste time. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 3. And really quickly, Greinke has fallen behind in this count when it seemed like he was ahead. And now it's 3-1. But at least he has 1 out. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Strike. So strike 2. It's now a full count. And Greinke has had so many of these so far. And Seager was not happy with that call. Said something to the umpire like, dude, are you kidding me? That was low. And the umpire says, nope, I called it a strike. It's a strike. And he said, all right. And here's the 3-2 pitch. Outside. And he walks. So guess what? We got Turner. And he's got to be better than 50-50 to hit a home run right now. Greinke can't do anything. Throwing up meatballs. And Turner, he's digging in.
Hey, no barking.
Oh, man. And he just looks so badass. He's my favorite Dodger, for sure. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Oh, it looked like he was ready to go. Yeah, stop thinking so much. Don't ever listen to the coaches. Just hit, buddy. Just do your thing. Greinke, looking surprisingly confident. Here's the pitch. Strike 2. And got Turner swinging at something terrible. It made him look a little bit dumb. So it's 0-2 to Turner. And Greinke at the mound for Arizona is just taking forever. Come on. It is like he's meditating out there. You know, he's not taking a big lead. Don't worry about him. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. So, still 0-2. And yeah, that was surprisingly over the plate for an 0-2 pitch to Turner in this situation. I still don't think Greinke has complete control right now. Now they're showing like a dual screen between the catcher and the pitcher. And Greinke, here's the pitch. Hit hard to center field. That's going to land. Just an easy single from Turner, and Seager gets around to third. So now the Dodgers have Turner at first, Seager at third, and Bellinger coming up with only one out on the top of in the top of the third. This is good. And that was a 92-mile-an-hour meatball over the plate on an 0-2 pitch. Turner had no problem hitting that to center field. And Seager, you know, I guess he's kind of fast. I don't know. He's looking pretty awkward running. Makes it all the way to third. Puig is excited. He's always excited. And here's Bellinger. And you know what, buddy? There's only one out. Bellinger loves swinging at everything. He should swing at every single pitch right now. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and popped up really high. The center fielder is going to, or the left fielder caught it, and nobody's going to be able to tag up. Wow, so Bellinger swung at the first one and popped it up. I don't know if that was a good idea. You know what? I don't know. He was going for it. But now we have 2 outs, and Puig is coming up. Something makes me think he's going to do something good. He is so much bigger than the rest of the Dodgers. When they do that profile view, he looks so jacked. We need more guys looking like Puig. These guys have got to hit the gym. Great season so far, but, you know, the season's not over. We have high hopes, but in the offseason, hit the gym. We must have, like, the lightest team for the highest batting average of any team ever. Anyway, here's the pitch to Puig, and that's ball 1. 90 miles an hour. And it's 1-0. Puig, he's not an easy out either. That's why I like him batting 5th, because it forces the pitcher to have to pitch to Bellinger. Anyway, here's the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2. That looked like a strike, but it was a ball. Even Puig says that was probably a strike. And he's smelling his bat. So 2-0 to Puig. Man, they are showing everybody in the crowd. A lot of white people in Arizona. Here's the pitch. 3-0 to Puig. Puig just took 3 pitches, and now it's 3-0. I think Puig just outsmarted Greinke. And Dave Roberts is like, how did that happen? Yeah, I guess that must have been low. And he keeps on doing this dancing thing. I mean, it looks kind of cool. All right, this has got to be a meatball over the middle. Let's hope he's swinging. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Ball 4. Greinke does not have any control, and he is just, the bases are loaded. He just walked Puig. Man, please say it's not Utley right now. Who's batting? Oh, let's hope it's Barnes. And the coach is coming out. Still in the top of the third. Greinke has been struggling since the first inning. And in game 1, they are showing Turner's huge home run. Game 2, they are now showing Granderson's hit, and then Forsythe's hit, and then Barnes' hit. They're showing a nice little edit of Dodger wins. And Puig getting pumped. Everybody's hyped. All right, back to the game. The whole team is now talking to the pitcher, Greinke, and it looks like he wants to cry. But he's still out there. And he's got 70 pitches total. He can still do another 20. He's still out there. They're calming him down. The bases are loaded. And this could be the end of this could be Arizona's season right here. Let's see what Greinke has in him right now. And yes, it is Austin Barnes, and he's batting .333 with the bases loaded. Here's the pitch. Chopper to the shortstop, and he's thrown out at first. Damn it. He just ground out. And Greinke got out of that one. Now there's a fan going crazy for Arizona. Nerdy white guy. And now we're at commercial break. All right, I'll be back. What's up, everybody? We are back, and they are showing the most career K through 9 innings. Darvish was up there, and now guess who's in the audience? It is Randy Johnson. They were showing Randy Johnson. That took me a little while to pull that one. But yeah, that was Randy Johnson. They're in Arizona. And Darvish gets a quick strike. So far, Darvish is really good. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball to first, and he walks it over, and that's an out. So there's a very quick 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. And Arizona has not even come close to being a problem at all for the Dodgers. And they are doing a mid-inning interview with Dave Roberts. 104 wins this season, most in franchise history since 1953. Nice job, Dave Roberts. He has got to be one of the better coaches we've had since Lasorda. He's so smart, and he's getting interviewed. He's in the way. He was in the way of somebody. You know, that's the coach. Give him some respect. Go around. And here we go. Back to the game. Strike one. And Greinke is hitting, and Darvish doesn't even give a shit. He just threw it right down the middle. This should be a quick out. But he is batting .210 for a pitcher. But this shouldn't be a problem for Darvish. Strike two, slider on the outside corner, and there's no way that Greinke could have ever hit that. Better not to swing. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Darvish. Ball one. That was a good one. It was just a fastball in the dirt. If he's going to swing, good for him. That's what I would have done. And it's now 1-2. He would have swung a lot. He's going to be swinging a lot of times there. Hit to Turner, who throws it to first, and they throw out Greinke. So, you know what? He put the bat on the ball and gave it a shot. It was not a good try, but Turner never lets anything get by. And whenever he's got the ball, I just feel safe. Greinke is walking off real slow. Loads of TV time, and Darvish, he's looking like he belongs. That's the best way to describe it. He's a kind of awkward, like just the way he stands there in between, but when he's in between pitches, but he looks like he belongs, and so far it shows. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to second, and he's out. So 3 outs. That was super fast. And the Dodgers are really killing it so far. And they got Granderson, Utley, and the pitcher Darvish up next. So you know it's not the beefy part of the order, but if we can get through a couple of those batters, next thing you know, we're gonna have Turner hitting home runs. So we are on commercial break. I'll be right back. I think a lot of people are watching this football right now. Hey, this is a good game. Oh, wow. What a What's up, everybody? We are back, and Granderson is up to bat. It's 1-2. I was a little late. I was watching the football game. You guys should definitely all be watching the football game. It's 17-17. The Bears versus the Vikings, and the Bears defense looks pretty good. They got a rookie quarterback his first game, and he's doing okay. But anyway, back to the Dodger game. It's 2-1. Granderson's up to bat. Here's the pitch. Strike 3. Granderson wasn't even close. And you know what, Greinke, they're still getting pitching out of him. And it was a rough start, but you know what? He only gave up 1 run. And if that's all he gives up, it's still a good job from him. It was just a little scary. And right now they're talking to Torey Lovelo in the dugout. He must be the coach. Another dugout interview during the game, during the actual inning. And they are also getting in the way of the players. Another catcher cannot get around them. All right, there he goes. Oh, people are just all in the way of this interview. You know what? Maybe, respect the coach a little bit, but maybe these just aren't right because they're getting in the way. Anyway, the interview is now over. Back to the game. It's 0-1 to Chase Utley. Number 26 on the Dodgers. That's just amazing. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-1. Still, Greinke is not pitching anything dirty. Chase Utley could definitely hit one deep right now. Greinke is due. And man, Chase Utley looks old, but I wouldn't want to pitch against him. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Ball 2. And this would be a pretty sweet walk. They are now showing the coach of Arizona again. You know what? Doesn't look happy. Now they're showing Goldschmidt on first. He looked fine. Just doing a job. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ball 3. Good, and that's a good eye from Chase Utley. He's up there. He's not swinging, but he got walked his first time up to bat. And we'll take another walk. And Darvish is up next. You know what? He looks like he could be a good batter, but you know what? I think he was batting like 130. So I don't think there's any chance. Ball 4, and Darvish is coming up to bat. They're 1 out here in the top of the 4th. And if he can get a walk, that would be great. They are now showing a baby in the crowd with headphones on. That is the cutest thing I've seen in a little while. The baby with headphones on. They have zoomed away. That was great. Kids are having a good time. And you know what? You need the sound canceling ear mitts. If you're bringing a baby to the ballpark, I mean, that thing was a small one, under 3 months old. Bring an ear protection. That's just responsible parents. And here's the pitch. Ball 1. Darvish showed bunt and then pulled it back. And it was kind of a wild pitch. Goldschmidt is now talking to Chase Utley. Utley is like, you know what? I'm just happy to be here. Showing bunt. Darvish puts it down, and that was a perfect sacrifice bunt. And now Utley is at second, and we have the top of the order coming up, so that is good news. Get the pitcher out of the way. He doesn't have to worry about getting hurt, and we get the guy over. That's exactly what he was supposed to do. He looked a bit spazzy. His technique was a bit spazzy. Didn't look cool, but Darvish, he executed perfectly. And Utley's now at second, sliding in for no reason, but he's just happy to be here. Steps in Chris Taylor. He's 1 for 2 on the night. The last time he popped out on the first pitch, he was lazy. He just swung at the first pitch, popped it up, out of his style. So let's hope that he actually makes Greinke work for this one, because anytime he's been working for anything, he's been losing. Takes the sign. Here's the pitch. Popped up. And once again, he's swinging at the first pitch. Utley not taking a very big... That's an old man lead. Just a couple steps. Chris Taylor, he's in the postseason batting 300. His on-base percentage has got to be higher than that. He seems to just always be on base. It's a very good skill to have if you're a baseball player. Utley's at second, taking an old man lead. They're not even testing him. Strike 2. And Taylor swings at a pitch in the dirt. What was he doing? I don't know. So unlike him, and he is down 0-2. And he's very good at battling back in these down from 0-2, so I'm not too worried yet. But yeah, that actually was a pretty dirty pitch. It looked like it was going to be just right over the plate and just broke. Like, that was probably the best pitch that Greinke has thrown so far. So it's 0-2 to Taylor. What can he do? Old man lead from Utley. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. Now 1-2. And they are Darvish is having fun in the dugout. Too much fun going down in the dugout at the Dodgers. They got to be more serious. They're professionals. And who's this guy? He's got so much gel in his hair. He's got to be like a bad boy. The pitcher is taking forever. Finally got the sign. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fouled back. And yeah, it's Greinke taking forever. This is going to be a long game. Turner is in the dugout. They're showing Turner. Here, man, this pitcher's taking so long. Here's the pitch. Fouled back, and still 1-2. And this pitcher is taking so long that the video people have to go through every single camera, every single pitch, every single time, and they're just holding it like they're got the wide shot. And the pitcher, they're just camera 1, they're just running out of something to go to, and then they finally go back to the pitcher. This guy's taking forever. But next we're going to be getting the drone shots here. Dave Roberts, he's looking bored. Hit hard to right field, and the right fielder for Arizona gets underneath it and makes the 3rd out of the inning. We are going to the bottom of the 4th. Had the camera on a fan of Arizona, and he was looking very white. Yeah, and we are going to commercial break. What's up, everybody? We are back, and I am going to, it says it's 1-1. I am going to refresh my internet so that way I'm up to date, or up to my little graphic. Okay, it is 1-0, bottom of the fourth. Ketel Marte is up, and there are no outs. It's the count is 1-1. So I missed 2 pitches. Here's a pitch from Darvish. Check swing, out. Oh no, strike. That's just strike 2. It's now 1-2. But it was a check swing, and then he went across. The third baseman gave it the strike. And Darvish is looking pretty confident. He's only had 33 pitches. Here in the bottom of the fourth. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled away. That was way inside. Got him biting. There's no way he could ever have hit that in play. So good pitch from Darvish, but it didn't quite work. But yeah, he's looking pretty solid. I think Dave Roberts knows what he's doing. And it's not like the Dodgers are really, they've only scored 1 run. But he's still got the lead. My internet is slow, so he's stuck in his windup right now. Oh, and that must have been a ball. So it's now 2-2. And, yeah. But I think I'm still behind my little graphic. Well, here's the 2-2 pitch. Strike 3. Yeah, I think I'm a little bit behind. So I'm going to refresh that again. I don't know what happened, but now somehow there's 1 out. Oh yeah, he struck him out. So now Goldschmidt is up. Strike 1. 96 miles an hour. Darvish is having a great game. And he's got the Goldschmidt guy down. Goldschmidt 0-1. Don't give him a meatball. He can easily make this game 1-1. So just give him a good strike 2, 97 miles an hour. His fastest pitch yet, and threw it right by Goldschmidt. That was amazing. He just threw it right by him. So he's got him now 0-2, and he's going to give him some kind of slider here. A spectacular game so far from Darvish. Low fastball, and that was fouled away, so it's still 0-2. And Darvish is, it looks like he's having a good time. Yep, right now they're showing how many pitches he's had, 39. Zach Greinke, 88. So it just goes to show. And now they're showing Greinke in the dugout, and he does not look happy. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3. And Darvish is getting pumped up. He's like pacing around the mound, saying yes underneath his breath. No fist bumps, but they're coming. And that was a nasty slider on the outside. And it made Goldschmidt look like an idiot. That was a magnificent pitch. That was his best display of pitching yet. Here in the 4th inning, he's just getting warmed up. Goldschmidt didn't have a chance. And who's he going up against now? JT Martinez. Good luck, buddy. I'm not even worried right now. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. Yeah, Darvish is on 1 tonight. This is really well done. JD Martinez is 0 for 1 on the night. Darvish said no to a sign, said yes to the second. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Fouled away. It's now 1-1. That was a 94 mile an hour fastball. And he does have a little bit more on that thing if he needs it. So 97, if he really throws hard, it's faster than that 94. He's got that in his back pocket, but he shouldn't be using that all the time. If that 94 is working, just throw the 94. Here's the 1-1 pitch. JD Martinez looks ready. Ball 2, very good eye. And, it was a check swing, but he's safe. The umpire said the safe sign. But he did bat around. Or he did do a check swing. JD Martinez, not very big, but a dangerous hitter. Here's the pitch from Darvish. Fouled away, so it's now 2-2. And now is the time that you throw that fastball. Just throw it right, high fastball. This guy will never be able to lay off of it. It's 2-2. If this isn't a high fastball, Dave Roberts doesn't know what he's doing. Hire me as the pitching coach. Darvish seems extra confident. He belongs out there. And if he was questioned whether or not he would be a pitcher or not, if he was close, because his record wasn't great, his ERA wasn't awesome, he is earning it right now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. It better be a high fastball. Now that was a slider and it was fouled away. Either way, 2-2. Darvish is looking great. Bellinger looks bored. Still 2-2. Now Darvish is taking forever. Here's the pitch. Strike 3. It was a check swing and got him again. Wow, this is a inspired performance from Darvish so far. They're just going to let him keep going. I think he's getting better and better, and we are going to the top of the 5th, and the meat of the Dodgers lineup is coming up. So let's hope Greinke is still pitching, and let's hope that we can finally light him up like a Christmas tree because he's overdue. But overall, the Dodgers are in a good spot. They're up 1-0, and we are at commercial break. So now what's going on in football?
We lost by a pick.
By All right, we are back. Turner is up to bat. He's going up against Greinke. Oh, there's already one out. I must have missed something. I must have missed Seager do something. So there's one out here in the top of the 5th. Turner's up to bat. Yeah, it's 0-1. And Greinke just threw it right by him. Turner was taken the whole way. I don't know why. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2. That looked low, but I guess it wasn't. The umpire called it a strike. And now that was a good pitch. So it's now 0-2 to Turner, and Greinke has definitely settled down since the beginning of the game. And my internet is now going slow. Yeah, now they're showing a replay. Yeah, that was pretty low. Now Turner's kind of stretching his back a little bit while he's waiting. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ball 1. And it's now 1-2 to Turner. They're showing Dodger fans in Arizona. There's quite a few of them, actually. And Turner now steps off, putting the pressure on Greinke. 2-1, or 1-2. It's now 1-3 according to my little thing. That's actually faster than strike 3. So there's 2 outs. Turner went down looking, and my little updater thing over here is actually faster than me talking about it. Anyway, Turner's out. Strike 3. That thing was right over the plate according to the umpire and the computer. It was the pitch before that he got screwed on. And yeah, he does not look happy with himself. Greinke patting himself on the back a little bit. He didn't actually pat himself on the back, but he gave himself like a nod, saying, yeah, I got this. And now he's got to go up against Bellinger. And he can always hit a home run. Ball 1 to Bellinger. Quick 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. And Bellinger can hit one out at any time, though he hasn't so far yet today. He's 0 for 2. So let's hope Greinke gives him some kind of a meatball and he hits a home run. But it is ball 2. So yeah, Greinke got through the beefy part of our lineup, no problem. And let's see what's going on with my. And I'm gonna restart my internet. But yeah, it says 3-0 according to my little thing right here on the screen. Okay, so it's 3-0. Bellinger is still up. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Greinke gets the sign. Here's the windup. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Bellinger was looking. He was never going to be swinging at that, and it hit the outside of the plate. And Greinke really has calmed down here. He's gotten his control and pitching better now than he was at the beginning of the game, that's for sure. Here's the pitch. Swung on, popped up to the outfield, and that could be a home run. That's a home run from Bellinger. Wow. Way to go. He hit the ball so hard, but it didn't. Wow, he hit the ball so hard. That was a solo home run from Bellinger. Meatball right over the plate. And it didn't look like he hit it that hard. It kind of looked like he popped it up, but it just kept going. And I'm not listening to it with sound. But it didn't seem like a home run off the bat, but that thing just kept going. High fives in the dugout. Let's put Kershaw. Let's just. He's got to sit down. No high fives from Kershaw. He can't get hurt. Here's a replay of the home run, and yeah, 88 miles an hour right over the plate, and he just nails it. Solo home run. You would think that would be a perfectly safe pitch to make, but think again. Bellinger took that one deep, out of nowhere. That was amazing. Just great hitting from Bellinger. He doesn't give a shit. He'll just hit the ball. He just swings. He does not give a shit about where the pitch is. He swings at everything. And that time was a home run. And it's now 1-0 to Puig. And he's been a tough out also. But, maybe back-to-back home runs. Puig is so jacked. Just hit it. That was high and inside, and Puig is doing that little dance thing again, and he's so animated the way he plays. He's 0 for 1 on the night with a walk. In the postseason, he's batting .500, so batting well. It's 2-0 to him right now, and Greinke has just passed the 100-pitch mark. So expect him to be coming out anytime soon, and that Arizona bullpen is soft. Here's the pitch. Strike one. That looked low. The computer said it was low, but the umpire called it a strike. And it's now 2-1 to Puig. And Bellinger is excited. He looks so young. He's talking to another young-looking player, and they're just having a grand old time. Great home run. And here's the 2-1 pitch to Puig. Strike two. I guess that was outside. I don't know. He seems confused as well. They're not giving him any pitches so far. He's always complaining. And let's see where that one was at on the computer. But I will say the umpire and the computer not matching up perfectly tonight. It's not been in the Dodgers' favor. Why would it be? The Major League Baseball just wants as many ads as possible. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Strike three. And Greinke has really calmed down. And we are going to the... Oh, now they're showing the replay of Cody Bellinger. Great home run. And it didn't even look like... How does that... It looked like he popped it up. And it was way out there. Nice job to Bellinger. So it's now 2-0. And we are going to commercial break. And when we come back, Arizona is going to be hitting. And Lamb is going to be up. What's up, everybody? We are back, and I am late once again. Now, next time for commercial, I'll do some more news. I'm back every single inning. Jake Lamb is up to bat. It's 1-2 according to my little thing that's updating fast. So I'm going to restart my internet. All right, it is 1-2. Well, it says bottom of the fifth. All right, well, anyway, Lamb just struck out. Darvish is having an amazing game. The catcher is now running out to talk to him. And yeah, even the coach or somebody old is talking to Greinke and saying, dude, you did a good job. It was just that one run. And they must be taking him out now. But he really did pitch pretty well considering how shaky he was at the beginning. And Darvish, let's hope he can go 8 innings. And then we only need Jansen for 1. He's just pitching great. And he has 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. A.J. Pollock is up right now. He doesn't seem great. And the first pitch was low for ball 1, just barely though. And yeah, probably should have learned more about Darvish before the game started. I don't know. Was he pitching was he in the starting lineup there towards the ending of the season? I don't know. I never saw him. I don't think I ever did one of his games, but here he is in the playoffs, Game 3, and he's really shown us how good he is. And now they're cutting to Dave Roberts. He's now nodding at something, and he's definitely the mastermind behind the team. And we were also good at hitting. Being good at hitting definitely helps. And pitching. It's a combination of everything, and Dave Roberts is part of it. And it's 1-1, and this guy Pollock is still up. He doesn't look dangerous. Umpire is way bigger than he is. Here's the pitch. Outside for ball 2. 85-mile-an-hour slider outside. And Darvish finally looks a little bit frustrated and is now kicking the mound a little bit and wants to throw the ball back and get a new ball, but he ended up opting against it. And he's just digging in. He's looking a bit frustrated. This is the first time I've seen this out of him. He was so composed the whole time. And you know what? Maybe I'm reading between the lines a little bit too much. But here's the pitch. Fastball right down the middle. Ripped to Turner. Turner throws it over to first. And there's 2 outs. Another ground ball. Darvish is pitching great. And you know what? Maybe I was reading between the lines a little bit too much. And he was just getting more focused. Maybe that was I'm digging in, I'm focused kind of thing, and not I'm frustrated. And now he finally gives the ball up and gives a new ball. That was weird. Maybe learn some stuff in Japan, that he can bring over here to the States. I don't how long has he been on the Dodgers? I'm not sure. Are we the first team that he's went to? I don't know. But I'm sure he's got some Japanese wisdom, and we could use it right now. We can use everything we got. But you've got 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th, and Descalzo is up to bat, way outside, and that is not going to be close. Descalzo he's probably 5'5", smallest strike zone in baseball, and you should have seen how outside this pitch was. He is not even close. So here's the 1-0 pitch. Get it together here, Darvish. He's small, right down the middle, fouled away. It's now 1-1. And I don't think Darvish can get away with that pitch again. That one was the one that could have been hit out. So nothing that over the plate, even against this little guy. Gotta hug those corners. And they're gonna pinch hit for Greinke probably. So he's still, you pitch to this guy, is what I'm saying. Here's the 1-1 pitch, strike 2. Threw it right by him, 95 miles an hour. He, no doubt, the way Darvish pitches, he kind of lulls you into thinking his fastball is slower than it actually is, and he kind of has like high speed, sliders that, sometimes don't slide that much, and it's hard, and the speed is always a little bit lower, and then all of a sudden, bam, 97 miles an hour, and it is by these guys. Here's the 1-2 pitch. 87 mile an hour slider inside. But yeah, he's just throwing his very hard sliders, and his fastballs are like 90, 94, 90. Everything is within that 88 to 94 range. So it's hard to tell. And then so when that 97 comes out of nowhere, how are you supposed to hit it? And Greinke's got his head down in the dugout. He does not look happy, and they're for sure going to. He's got the towel over his shoulder. And what can he do, buddy? 2 runs. The Dodgers are good. And no batting at all coming from Arizona. This team, how did this team make the playoffs? That's what I want to know. I mean, the Dodgers weren't even playing very well. But so far in the playoffs, they have been playing outstanding. Everybody's hitting, even Forsythe. Chase Utley's getting walks. Darvish is having a game of a lifetime. This has got to be one of his best games so far. This is his 60th pitch. 2-2 to Descalso. Hit hard to center field. That could be a home run. Home run. Descalso just went deep off of Darvish. Man. That little guy just jacked one out so hard, and it is now a 2-1 game, just like that. I was getting lulled into a false sense of security, but you know what? We gotta watch out for these Diamondbacks. They can put up runs pretty quickly, and that was a line drive that just kept going. On the golf course, you would say he hit that one pure, and Pui wasn't even close. Oh, guy got hit in the face. That old guy just got hit in the face. Let's hope he got the ball. I doubt it. He was probably unconscious. Go back and see that one if you're going to be watching this on TBS later. Descalso, his home run, hit somebody directly in the face, an old man. And now this Arizona crowd is kind of getting into it. I can't really tell because I don't have the sound on. But they're cutting to them, and they're now waving their towels around, having a grand old time. You know what? They don't seem as into it as the Dodger fans. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Jay Mathis. And this must be the pinch hitter for the pitcher. They're taking out Greinke. And I've never even heard of this guy, Mathis. But he's very short, very small. He's like maybe poor man's Descalso. And let's just hope we get an out here. Strike one. Darvish threw it right by him. Let's hope he's not flustered by that home run. But I doubt he is. He's only had 63 pitches. Still pitching really well. That was the only real hit even off of him so far. I was making fun of Descalso earlier in the series. Maybe last game or the game before. It really making me eat crow right now. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. It's now 1-2 to Mathis. And we got to get out of this inning. Another slow motion of the home run. And perfect technique. Oh, no, it hit the guy in the hands. Not in the face. Old guy, it hit him in the hands and it bounced out. Still looked like it hurt. And Jay Mathis is up. It's 1-2. Come on, Darvish. Just throw it right by him. Low and outside. 95 miles an hour. And Darvish has really slowed down his pace. I don't know if that's a good thing or if that's a bad thing, but he's definitely done it. Popped up. Oh, and I think it was caught in. I think Bellinger just went over the side of the dugout fence and made a huge catch. He went over Dave Roberts' head. That was very dramatic. Was that Bellinger? Yeah, he went over the dugout, caught the foul ball, and a little bit awkwardly went over the fence. And the way, you know what, he didn't have to go over the fence. That was just a white guy looking awkward. But he made the out, and we are going to the bottom or the top of the 6th. And you know, what a good game so far. Did you guys watch the football game? Yeah, I didn't really get to watch the ending. Is anybody listening? Here we go. Commercial break. It is Dodgers playoff baseball. And we have Barnes coming up to bat. And who knows who they're going to bring out of the bullpen. But it should be pretty easy. And I'll be right back. What are we talking about?
Like, I know what sleep time's been. Is that towel something you want to keep? Or is it on the door?
I don't know.
Hi, bud. Hi.
What's up, everybody? We are back. And I think somebody just hit a home run. Austin Barnes just hit a home run. I missed his at bat. I don't know how many pitches I missed. Here's the pitch. Inside corner, 90 miles an hour. Austin Barnes hit a home run, putting the Dodgers up 3-1 here in the top of the sixth inning. And that was deep. Super deep. And who's this pitcher? De La Rosa. Yeah, actually, this guy pitched, I think, a couple days ago or maybe yesterday. And yeah, this bullpen, this Arizona bullpen is not that good. And this would be awesome if the Dodgers could put them away in 3 games super quickly. And even Forsythe is having a good time on the bench. I guess, now we're going to commercial break. They must be bringing in another pitcher. But yeah. Home run from Austin Barnes, and the Dodgers continue to just keep on hitting and hitting. And another commercial break. All right, here we go. Let's do some Dodger news. I guess it's not really news. It's just what I should have read this morning. Let's take a look. Dodgers pitcher Alex Wood talks about staying prepared to pitch tomorrow against the Arizona Diamondbacks in a potential Game 4 of the National League Division Series. You know what? You're not even going to have to play. Man, yeah, Darvish is getting, he's striking people out. Dodgers manager Dave Roberts says no Chase Field pool party. That won't happen. Let's see, more Dodgers news. They're talking about Cody Bellinger slumping. Although he did hit a home run tonight. So Dodgers have scored 17 runs in the first 2 games of the NLDS against the Diamondbacks. But first baseman Cody Bellinger is fighting through a slump at the plate. Bellinger is 1 for 10 with 6 strikeouts in the first 2 games of the series. And dating back to the regular season, oh man, number 14, they're showing number 15 right now on the bench, and he looks pissed. He's, I don't know, he looks mad. He's on the bench. He's wearing, oh, that's Austin Barnes. He's the catcher. He's just getting ready to go. And number 3 got in the way of the camera. And yeah, Austin Barnes, I don't know what he was so mad about. He just hit a home run, but he was getting pumped up. And here's George De La Rosa. He's 3-1 with a 4.21 ERA, 51 innings over the regular season. This guy can't be any good. And here's who's this batting? Hernandez? Man, so I really hope we're not taking out Darvish, but I think we are. And yeah, we have Enrique Hernandez batting .215, 11 home runs, 37 RBIs. So we're not great over the regular season. And here's the 0-1 pitch. Wild high, but the catcher caught it. It's now 1-1, and De La Rosa does not look good. Diamondbacks pitching, second tier. Their bullpen is just, wait till you see what happens. This is going to be 6-1 by the end of the game. Second tier bullpen. Here's the pitch, hit hard. That's going to find the gap. Ground rule double. And Enrique Henderson is now at second. Pui is bumping his chest. And there we go, right off the bat. After a home run, this guy, Henderson, pinch hitter, gets a ground rule double. And that was 85 miles an hour, right over the center of the plate. Nothing special going down. I think I could have hit that one. And Dodgers fan got the ball. He was at one of those tables on the fence where it's just the 2-seater tables, and they're drinking beers. And the ball just went right into his hands, actually. And now the catcher's coming out. Marte's going to the mound. We're gonna have a meeting. De La Rosa doesn't look happy. Here comes the coach. Probably cut to commercial break. Baseball needs all the money they can get, and Pui is pounding himself on the chest. He's having a great time. Now they who is this? Number 44, number 45. They're talking to. Are they? I don't know. Something's going on. Lauren Shahadi is reporting from the game, and I don't know what she's saying. Pui is talking to somebody in the dugout. He's having a grand old time. You know, he's just always doing something. He never can't sit still. And Chase Utley is up to hit. Oh no, Henderson pinch hit for, I don't know. Or Hernandez pinch hit for somebody. I don't know who it was. But Chase Utley is up right now. And he does not look confident. But there's no outs here in the top of the 6th. This is a great opportunity for him. He seems ready to go. He's been here a million times. I mean, how old is he? He's super old. And Hernandez takes too big of a lead, and they check him, and he bluffs that he's going to throw back, but he doesn't. And Chase Utley, he's still up. Henderson is taking a big lead, that is for sure. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. And Chase Utley, you know what? One thing he will do is he will take balls. I think he's already walked once this game. He's looking old. I don't know what kind of what his career. He must be like a 300 batter. But I don't know what he's doing this year. Somehow the Dodgers have him. I don't know when that happened. And strike 1, so it's now 1-1. De La Rosa doesn't seem to be doing anything special either. And Chase Utley just letting these things go by. Oh yeah, he's batting considerably worse against left-handed pitchers. Let's see what De La Rosa is. Oh, he's a left-handed pitcher, so yeah, this is not a good matchup. And De La Rosa pretends to throw back to second, and he's not happy about Hernandez on second. Hernandez must have some speed. And yep, he's taken another huge lead. There's no outs. Why not? Except he looks more in control than Puig. Puig, wow, that is a huge lead. Puig loves taking big leads, but he looks spazzy. Oh, hit hard by Utley to second base. They're going to throw him out, but Hernandez is now in third, so the Dodgers have a man on third with 1 out here on the top of the 6th. And Utley, I don't know if that counts as a sacrifice or if that counts as an out. But he went from second to third. And Roberts is saying something to number 21. He's saying something to everybody. A little secret around the dugout. Now he's doing it to 35, giving them they're just having a good time. And now Utley is talking to Turner. They're taking out somebody. Are they taking out the pitcher? Yep, 29 is gone. De La Rosa is gone. Hernandez is going to be coming in. And Darvish is going to be pitching. Let's hope that they keep Darvish in there. And we are on commercial break. This is going to be a long game. And it's another commercial. We are back from commercial break, and they're still showing Greinke in the dugout. He's still not looking happy. And who's pitching? D. Hernandez is pitching. Darvish is up, and I like the fact that they're just going to trust him to keep pitching. Who cares about that 1 home run? He was still looking great. David Hernandez, he's 3-1 on the season, 3.1 ERA over 55 innings. That's pretty good. And they have Enrique Hernandez. The Dodgers have Hernandez at third. And he's pretending like he's going to run. And he's just totally trolling Hernandez right now. I think we have two Hernandez. We have a Hernandez at third and a Hernandez pitching. No, they don't look the same at all. And who's... Oh, yeah. Darvish is batting. And Darvish fouled it out. So it's 1-2, 1 out. So we're going to see the top of the order for sure. Unless there's a double play somehow. Can there be a double play right now? We got a third. Most likely we're going to be seeing the top of the order. But I'd rather him just get out, and then we can start fresh, number 1 with no outs. But that's okay. Let's just hope Darvish can get on base. And almost a wild pitch. That's 2-2. Hernandez, the pitcher, that was almost a wild pitch. That was a slider that got away from him. Yeah, they're playing him way in. So he just got to hit the ball hard. Chopper to third, and they hold Hernandez at first, and now Darvish is out. Darvish, that was almost really good. But it was right next to the third base plate. So when the third baseman got the chopper, he didn't even have to pretend that he was going to throw it over. He could have just tagged him. So he just immediately threw it over to first, and there's no play at the plate at all. Maybe if Hernandez would have been suicide stealing, and then he would have hit it. It could have worked. But nope. Now we got the top of the order, Chris Taylor, who he's not had an awesome game so far. He's up to bat. There's 2 outs in the top of the 6th. Man on third. Let's hope he doesn't leave him stranded. Strike 1. That was right down the middle, 94 miles an hour. Bellinger is now watching a replay of somebody batting on an iPad in the dugout. This is the most technology I've seen in a baseball dugout. And yeah, I don't know what he was watching, but he was watching some tape. And here's the pitch. Ball 1, so it's now 1-1 to Chris Taylor. This is a great opportunity to add on another run. Just need a base hit from him. Enrique Hernandez, who was a pinch hitter, hit a double. He's now on third. This is a great opportunity. And Bellinger just keeps on watching tape in the dugout on an iPad. Here's the 1-1 pitch. High fastball. Got away from him. Another almost wild pitch. And it's now 2-1. Chris Taylor does not need to be swinging at garbage. He should be taking these pitches. And Enrique Hernandez seems ready to go. Any kind of contact. He's running. He's chomping at the bit. Here's the pitch from Hernandez. Ball 3. So, I guess putting him on first is not the worst thing in the world. But Hernandez wants this out right now. It's 3-1. This one's gonna be over the plate. Let's just hope Chris Taylor can just put the bat on the ball. Doesn't need to be a home run. Here's the pitch. Right down the middle. He was swinging for the fences. Strike 3. Oh, no, never mind. That's strike 2. Just strike 2. Oh, no, never. Yeah, that's strike 2. It's now 3-2. And Arizona fans are getting pumped up. 3-2 to Taylor. Hernandez is on third. Let's go, Chris Taylor. Here's the pitch. Strike 3. Innings over. What are you looking at, dude? He is just not having a good game. The way that he's playing is not normal for him. He's 1 for 4 on the night. Something weird is going on with Chris Taylor. I don't know what it is, and we are on commercial break. 3-1, going to the bottom of the 6th inning. And here we go. Let me change it. Still on commercial break. We are back from commercial break. Darvish is still pitching. It is the bottom of the 6th inning, and Seawalker is up to bat. Strike one. Darvish is having an outstanding night and keeps it going. Throws it right down the middle, right by Christian Walker. He had no chance. Number 53. It looks pretty big. And there's a ball. Darvish threw it high. Kershaw is always hanging out in the dugout. Does he even have to come to the games? Like, why? We should just leave him in the hotel. No reason to risk him. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Darvish. Check swing, strike. So that's now 1-2, and Darvish has gotten a lot of people out, or a lot of people to swing on those check swings. Like, almost all of the check swings have actually been swings. And now Enrique Hernandez is playing left field. He was hitting for Granderson, I guess. He hit for somebody. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Darvish. Right down the middle, fouled back. And this Walker guy was definitely ready to go. They love showing Goldschmidt. And he's next to the coach. But Goldschmidt is definitely their favorite player to show on TV. And Darvish is just... Every time they show where his pitches are, like the charting of it, they're always where he wants them to be. He's having a great game. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Outside, low and outside. And that's also where he wanted it, I think. Oh, number 25 for Arizona is warming up. In the bullpen. Huge beard. I don't know who that guy is, but he should be in Game of Thrones. Here's the pitch from Darvish. Oh, and he just hit Walker in the hand. And I think Walker... Oh, no, maybe that was a foul ball? Who knows what's going on? I think they're going to call to see, because I think there's been some major drama in baseball based on foul ball. Yep, they're going to... I think they're going to do an instant replay. Let's see if this hits his hand or the bat. He acts like it hits his hand, but I think it hits his bat. Man, they're going to challenge this, and this umpire is smart to like not even let it even have a chance of going by like that Yankees coach. His name's Lovelo. And that hits his hand, I think, which is... I honestly think that hits his hand, which would suck. But it also looks like it hits his bat. And the umpire is going someplace. This is going to be a challenge. Let's see what's happening. Let's listen to what's going on.
That sort of came out of nowhere, that fastball in, huh? Yeah, he's sitting outside, isn't he? Yeah, look at this. Target away. Some misfire is what it is. Boy, you got to be lucky if that ball hit that knob.
It's just kind of a strange, delayed reaction.
Yes, I think that's the key word, because Jerry Davis was staring at it. When he didn't react right away, he called it a foul ball. That's a good point. Hitters will tell you usually if it's an injury.
Yeah. So now they're going to be reviewing this one, and I don't think it hit him. Three to 1 Dodgers. They keep on showing it over and over again. We'll see. The umpire is walking back to the game. Call confirmed. So that it must mean it's a strike. So 2-2. C. Walker. Walker did not get away with one there. And that hit the nub of the bat. So that's good luck to Darvish. The Japanese player, he comes from the Japan leagues. A Nippon something. And there's a Nippon sushi place right in Los Angeles, spelled the same way. Darvish has got to go there at some point. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled back. 2-2. Still no outs in the bottom of the 6th. And the Dodgers have Morrow warming up and Cingrani warming up. I think I'd feel better about Morrow, not going to lie. Oh, and Darvish just threw it at his head. And I think it hit him in the helmet. Two of them got away from him. And that was just crazy. And I think I think he got hit in the helmet. He threw it at his head. And I think he's going to be okay. He stood right back up. And Darvish, he doesn't look too worried. But that was 2 pitches that got away from him. The first one hit the bat. And it was called a strike, luckily. And this one just hit him right in the head. Walker's probably going to be pissed. He's definitely okay. He stood right up. Who knows? Maybe this is concussion territory. But if it hit him, I think it looked like the helmet did its job perfectly. Oh no, it hit the tip of the helmet. It didn't actually do anything. It hit the tip of the helmet, not actually his head. So actually, if the helmet wasn't there, it probably wasn't going to hit him. But yeah, it went off the visor of the helmet. That's not in his head. That was off the visor. And now they're making much ado about nothing. But it still would have been a little scary. And that's 2 pitches in a row that got away from Darvish. And let's hope that doesn't get into his head. And now he's talking to the umpire. Yep, still talking to the umpire. And they are pulling out Darvish. What the hell's going on? Well, he's got the lead 3-1. He pitched pretty well. And I don't know why they're taking him out. But they are taking him out. And another commercial break. That was a very not a fun way for him to go out. He was pitching better than that. But he had 2 pitches that got away from him. That was pretty bad. So we are on commercial break, and they just took out Darvish. And he had a very, very good game. But he hit a guy, he threw the ball, and it hit a guy in the head. It just brushed the visor of the helmet, but it hit him, and they immediately took him out. Probably a good idea. And now they're probably going to bring in Morrow. And this is kind of a turn of events for the Dodgers. The game was looking like it was going so easy. And then now all of a sudden, our starter is out. Oh, they're bringing in Cingrani. So, yeah, well, we'll take a look at his numbers when he gets in. But I'm feeling pretty confident in the Dodgers bullpen. And I'm feeling pretty confident in the Dodgers all around. They're hitting, they got pitching, they're up in the series. Everything is going their way. And Peralta's coming up next. But we gotta wait for the commercials. Here we go. They are showing the big screen at Arizona Stadium. You know, that is a big screen. The stadium doesn't look that cool, but they got a pretty big screen, and they're telling everybody to make some noise. But in general, I like Dodger Stadium better. And here's Tony Cingrani. He's 0-0 with a 4.2 ERA over 42 innings. You know what? This seems like you think at this point, these numbers don't tell me anything about him. He's pitched 42 innings, no wins, no losses. Who knows? It's the playoffs. Let's just throw him in there. We got the lead. And at least we can bet. But there's no outs. That's a problem. But here's David Peralta. And immediately Cingrani throws it over to first. Number 54, Cingrani, pitch, and that's a ball, 1-0. 95 miles an hour, so that's pretty good. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Could be a double play. Yep, they got a double play. So that was pretty good. He hit the ball to first. He threw it over to the second, and then the second guy threw it over to first. And high five from Darvish, who's now in the dugout. And, yeah, good heads-up play from Bellinger. He just stepped back. Oh, wow, yeah. Oh, that was beautiful. And it looked like it looked so easy too. And the pitcher said under his breath, he said, "Fuck yeah," but I couldn't hear it, but that's what he said, because that was he kind of tripped and fell too. Yeah, well, number 6 was probably a little faster than that, but for some reason he tripped and fell. Oh, and no, the inning's over. Oh no, they're taking out Cingrani. Oh, what the hell? Here comes Morrow. Taking forever. All right, we are still on commercial break. You know what? I'm going to refresh this. Seems like it's been a long time. Who knows? It might be frozen because it's been nothing but commercials. Oh, we are back. And Bradley is pitching for the Diamondbacks. And he's throwing hard. This one was 96 miles an hour. He's 3-3, 1.7 ERA. And he's throwing gas. Wow. 97 miles an hour, high fastball. He doesn't care. And here's the 1-1 pitch. Chopper to the second baseman. He throws it to first, and he's out. Seager is out. So 1 out here in the top of the 7th. And Bradley, he doesn't waste any time. Those are 3 fast pitches. He just immediately throws it. And you know what? I like his attitude. And now he's going to be going up against Turner, who has much of the same attitude. Oh, man. This is going to be pretty sweet. They both got beards. Turner's is better. He's 1 for 3 on the night with a single. He's overdue. He kind of he went out looking. Here's the pitch. Low for ball 1. And yeah, Bradley, he doesn't waste any time. He just gets the ball back and he throws it immediately. He's looking pumped up. You know what? These players on the Dodgers, they're hanging out of the dugout. That's got to be against the rules. They get the best seat in the house. What, they need to be hanging out of the dugout? Either way, they put some helmets on. It looks dangerous. It's 2-0 to Turner. And Bradley doesn't give a shit. He's just going to go real fast. Ooh, another ball. 3-0 now to Turner. And you know what? I just don't think Bradley, I don't think he wants anything to do with Turner. And I don't blame him. Bellinger is up next. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Right down the middle. 96 miles an hour. And yep, Bradley can throw over the plate if he has to. So it's now 3-1. You know, I like this Bradley guy in Arizona already. They should have brought him in earlier. He's spitting all over the place. Number 25. He's sweet. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Swung on, hit hard to the third baseman, and it's thrown over to first. And Turner's out. 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. And Bradley, the pitcher, is looking pretty happy. He's crazy. He just... Oh, now they're showing Bellinger's 416 foot home run earlier in the game. And he's up to bat right now. Oh, no. This was... Yeah, he caught a ball in the dugout. So a home run and caught a ball in the dugout. And he just looked at a ball. That was like a crazy 82 mile an hour breaking ball of some kind. It didn't really look like a curve. Another one, 81 miles an hour. Bradley has, I think, started with 2 changeups in a row here. And yeah, Bellinger wasn't having any of it. It's 2-0 quickly. And here's the pitch from Bradley. This guy just goes fast. 3-0. Man, Bradley, he's got 2 outs. Why mess around with Bellinger? He's got 3. He throws so fast. Man, Bellinger looks like a child. He's got to hit the gym. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Strike 1. And that was in the strike zone. So he can hit it when he has to. And let's hope Bellinger can just connect for another solo home run right now. He's so small. Here's the pitch. Ball 4. And here comes Puig. And I don't think Puig has any RBIs this game, actually. And let's see, we got the 7th inning stretch on TBS. We got, I don't recognize any of those people. It's on TBS. It's the 7th inning stretch. Oh, man, Bradley, he's got a serious... When he's pitching, this guy, he just doesn't give a shit. You should see how he stands. And Puig is doing this weird bat twirling thing. And he's just having a grand old time. He's 0 for 2 on the night, though. But I have a feeling that he's just gonna this guy Bradley thinks he's too cool for school. Definitely a hipster. And let's go, Pui. Strike one. Low and outside. Awesome pitch. This guy Bradley means business. And he walked the last guy. But those pitches were very close, and this one was called a strike. So now he's ahead. Pui, don't swing at anything stupid. Here's the pitch. Wow, that looked like... Oh, that was inside and high, though. That looked a lot like a strike. The computer is way better... The umpire is way better at telling what's a ball and strike than I am. And the computer is even better than both of us. That one looked like a strike. That's one I would have complained about 20 years ago. Anyway, here's the pitch. Outside, 97 miles an hour. And this guy's got some velocity. Maybe a little bit of control problems. But yeah, 2-1. And Puig's just having a great time playing tonight. He's having a great time playing every night. And they're showing Greinke. He just hasn't been happy all game. Bradley threw it back to first. I guess Bellinger was taking too big of a lead. I don't know. I think he just needed a little break. This guy goes so fast. Now he's getting the sign. He throws back to first again. I guess Bellinger is taking a big lead. Goldschmidt isn't messing around. I think he's a good first baseman. These pitchers have everyone just trusts him over there. He's got to be good. Roberts is looking on intently. Bradley, the way that he pitches, he just looks so serious. But I like his style. And he's got 2-1 against Pui. Wow. And I think Pui stepped out of the box. All right. Well, this is going to be a 5-hour game. Here we go again. We got to reset. Now, this is not the pitcher's fault at all on the holdup. If anything, the batter's trolling him. Pui did that little dance. That's a low pitch, which means it's dancing, and it's 3-1. And these pitchers in general have been scared of pitching to almost everybody on the Dodgers. They've been a lot of balls, a lot of walks and stuff. So here we go, Pui, 3-1, and throws it back over to Goldschmidt. Bellinger is taking a big lead. I don't know why. Turner, getting a little bit thin up on top. Great hair getting a little thin on top. Here's the pitch from Bradley, and it's fouled away. So yeah, gotta love this Bradley guy. Pui, it's now a full count. The Diamondback fans are getting into it, but you know what? Everyone looks like they look a bit lethargic. See, a lot of people are eating ice cream. Oh, the nerdy kid with glasses, he's dancing. And the Dodgers, they're always looking over the fence. It's the Dodgers dugout. They're in your face. And someone's gonna get one off the face, foul ball. That's just dangerous. Put on a helmet. But anyway, here's the pitch. Bellinger's running. That's ball 4. And Pui makes it all dramatic and then throws the bat in. Bradley certainly did not mean to miss that thing that far high. But it would have been okay. Oh, the wild horse. Yeah, he licked he is a bit crazy. They're showing him. They're showing a bunch of clips of Pui just acting like a weirdo, and you know what? I like it. He just doesn't give a shit, but he also plays like he doesn't give a shit, which sometimes means he's doing stupid stuff. But overall, he's good. He's a plus. 2 good things for every 1 bad thing. All right, who's up to bat? Who is this guy? Barnes. He's 1 for 3. He had the home run earlier. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. And this would be a great opportunity for the Dodgers. and my internet went slow. Austin Barnes, solo home run. In the postseason, he's batting .571. Pretty good. And he's been pretty solid behind the plate, too. Bellinger takes another big lead. 2 players on. Here's the pitch. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. That was a ball. So it's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Called a ball, but that looked a lot like a strike to the computer and to me. Right at the chest. That was a strike, but lucky us. And the Arizona fans are starting to look a little bit worried. And here comes the coach. Number 23 is walking out to the mound. Gonna talk to the pitcher. Now everybody's coming in, and let's just get this over with. Come on. Who are they showing on the sideline? Oh, I guess there's a new TBS show called Drop the Mic series, Tuesday, October 24th. Drop the Mic on TBS. Yeah, look forward to that. They're showing somebody looking very bored in the Arizona bullpen. And here we go. Arizona, they look a little bit defeated right now. Even the crowd looks a little defeated. The only person that doesn't look defeated is Bradley, the guy pitching. He's still in there. Two men on. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled back. Barnes yells "fuck" really loud because he knew that was the one. That was the best pitch he was going to see, and he fouled it back. He's shaking his head, but it's 2-2. Come on, dude. You got to get your head back in there. Showing the Arizona crowd. A lot of old people. There we go. Back to Bradley. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Fouled back again. Barnes is here to hit. He's not messing around. I think he's in the zone right now. You should see him. He's like an animal. Slow motion, they're showing his swing, and yep, he fouled that one away, but he just looks amazing out there. Never seen him look like this. There's a Diamondbacks fan in the background with a mask on. He's pointing at the camera. That guy was the best mascot I've seen in a little while. Got some pretty good camera time. Here's the pitch. Ball 3. Good eye from Barnes. He's not gonna swing at garbage. And now we got another full count to Ethier's on deck. Oh boy. This is could not be any better. Yeah, Cinderella story. He's getting a 4 and then a 3 and then a 1 and then I don't know what's going on here. They're showing a very close up of the guy's crotch. 3-2 pitch. Strike 3. Bradley's out of the inning. We're going to the bottom of the 7th. Nice. That was pretty good. That was good pitching from Bradley. And we are going to the bottom of the 7th. Oh my goodness. Still a commercial. I'm going to refresh it. Alright, here we go. We are back. Thanks for watching, everybody. It is the bottom of the 7th, and the Dodgers are up 3-1. We're looking pretty solid here against Arizona. They haven't really been able to put too much together in terms of offense. And I wonder, I think Morrow's going to be pitching, so that's pretty good. Yeah, the only hit has been that Del Scalzo home run. And now it's Joe Simpson, Dennis Eckersley, and Brian Anderson talking to each other in the booth. And Dennis is, he's just sitting in the middle of this, not saying anything, just looking back and forth. Now they're graphic on Cody Bellinger. That was sweet. Way to go, whoever made that on Adobe. And yeah, deep home run, 416 feet. And then he made a catch over the side of the bullpen, and then the Roberts jumped in looking like an idiot. What was he doing? That's how you get kicked in the face. We can't be losing. You got to see that one on ESPN. We could have lost both of them, Bellinger and Dave Roberts. Here we go. Number 17, Morrow, going up against Goldschmidt. This guy's dangerous. Strike one, 97 miles an hour. Morrow or Goldschmidt, he has not been looking too solid all game. And yeah, Arizona made the playoffs, but you know what? They're not looking very good. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to center field. Yasiel Puig's going to get underneath it and catch it. That was right field. So Yasiel Puig made the catch, no problem. It was hit right to him. And that's a quick out here in the bottom of the 7th. And now they got an advertisement for the Bleacher Report. Get your team scores and highlights in one place. Yeah, the Bleacher Report. That was pretty good. They're on social media. Pretty smart to start doing all the sports clips before anybody else. Here we go. J.D. Martinez, 0 for 2 on the night. Hasn't been looking awesome. Morrow, I think, is going to have his number. Gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Grounder to Turner. Turner grabs it, throws it to first, and there's quick 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Man, this would be great if the Dodgers make the playoffs right now. 3 quick games. And then we got to play the Nationals, or whoever, the Nationals or the Cubs. Either way, I'll take on either of them, but I think I'd rather play the Cubs. The Nationals they look so good. But I haven't really been watching the other games, so I don't really know. Here's the pitch. Jay Lamb is up to bat. And that one was 98 miles an hour. I like this Morrow guy. And it's 1-0. Here's the 1-0 pitch. 98 miles an hour. Right down the middle. Strike one. It's now 1-1. Dave Roberts has not even had to do anything all game. This is anybody could have managed this one. But overall, good for him. He knows what he's doing. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A little bit low. That was his first wild pitch, or a pitch he didn't have full control the whole time. A couple hipsters in the crowd. Arizona fans look a little bit sad right now. Not gonna lie. And they're gonna need to do something. That's for sure. But Morrow, he looks like he's pitching pretty good, so it's not going to be easy. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard to the first baseman, and he's just going to run it over to first himself. And there's 3 outs. We are going to the top of the 8th. 2 more innings to go. And, yeah, then we got a kiss cam. We have 2 old people kissing. That was great. All right, another commercial break. Okay, we are back. Once again, I was late. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Hernandez, who had a ground rule double earlier in the game. And, yep, this guy Bradley is still pitching for Arizona. Still out of control. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Outside, it's going to be 2-2. Hernandez is very, very small. This is Enrique Hernandez. And he should just be taking all these pitches. This guy has no chance of throwing a strike right now. He doesn't even care. He's just throwing as hard as he can. And that was way high and swung on and fouled away. So it's still going to be 2-2. But yeah, that wasn't even close to the strike zone. But I like that Hernandez is aggressive. He's seen it, then he's just swinging. It's better to have him doing that than taking pitches. But this guy can't find the plate. You're tiny. There's no strike zone. Just take these pitches. Ground ball to shortstop, thrown over to first, 1 out. Hernandez just grounded out to the shortstop. Easy play. You know what? At least he hit the ball. Bradley's looking pretty good. They're showing somebody in the crowd doing one of those play-by-plays. I never understood why they did that. They have like the big square scorecard, and then it's kind of like it looks like a bowling scorecard. And you start filling in like boxes and stuff. You know, I don't see why people do that. But I am live streaming baseball right now, so maybe I'm not one to talk. I'm only doing it because the TV sucks in baseball. Chase Utley's up to bat. Swung on, hit to the second baseman. Second baseman throws it over to first, and Chase Utley is out. Quick 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. And this Bradley guy's making quick business. He just gets the ball and pitches immediately. Who's up to bat right now? Let's hope they bring in Jansen. He can throw 2 innings. We should be seeing a pinch hitter, or maybe that was a pinch hitter. Let's just hope Morrow's not hitting. Number 11. Who's number 11? Oh, Forsythe. Yeah, this is actually pretty good. I was talking mad smack about him all year, but he has been very good in the playoffs so far. Now, this is a great spot to bring him in. He's batting .222, but great. He's 4 for 8 in the playoffs. 8 RBIs, 4 RBIs, 4 for 8. I don't know how many. He's doing well. Dave Roberts is a genius, and he takes ball 1. Maeda is warming up in the bullpen, and you know what? I feel way more comfortable with Morrow than Maeda, but you know what? I can handle this. Bradley, first pitch was way low, can't find the strike zone. Here's the pitch. There's a strike, 94 miles an hour. Though the computer said it was outside. The umpire thought differently and called that one a strike. Forsythe is like, what the hell, man? That was definitely a ball. Barnes, the catcher, is talking on the phone with somebody. Here's the pitch. That was also called a strike. And now it's 1-2. That looked low. And Forsythe is not getting lucky with his umpire. Not getting lucky with the umpire, so he's down to the count. 1-2. Fouled back. 95 miles an hour from Bradley. He's kind of reined it in a little bit and not quite thrown quite as hard and wild, and finding that strike zone a little bit more right now. I don't think he's scared of Forsythe at all. So he's just throwing it right at him. Here's the 1-2 pitch. 2-2. That was a little high. If you take a look at where Bradley has thrown it so far against Forsythe, that's just genius. He's got 2 low, 2 outside, 2 high, only 2 over the plate, actually. Just how can you hit this? Here's the pitch. Chopper to the third baseman. He picks it up, throws it to first, and there's 3 outs. We are going to the bottom of the 8th, and this is going to be a pretty quick game, maybe. And we're going to have Maeda coming in. And maybe he'll only pitch to one guy, maybe a couple, and then they'll decide to bring in Jansen. That would just be great. We should just bring him in now. But yeah, we are at a commercial break, and Pollock is going to be pitching. Who's this guy, Pollock? I don't know who's going to be hitting for Arizona, but I got to do this. No Dodger news right now. I don't know who's going to be pitching for the Dodgers, or who's going to be hitting for Arizona. But they just have not looked really, really good tonight. And let's see. All right, I'll be right back. we're back, and they are showing a quick edit of the game so far. A lot of smiles coming from the Dodgers dugout. And who's on the mound? Here's Maeda. I don't feel quite as confident with him. Oh, he's 13-6 with a 4.2 ERA, 134 innings. That's a lot of volume, but not feeling super confident. I like Morrow in there, but we'll see what Maeda can do. Forsythe is now playing second base. Here's the pitch. Ball one. And Jansen and Watson are now warming up in the Dodgers bullpen. Number 74, he's huge. He should just beat people up for fun. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Pollock shows bunt and then misses it, so it's now 0-2. And that was only 85 miles an hour. I don't even know what Maeda throws, but it doesn't look like it's too difficult to hit. He's kind of got a funky windup and throw, though. So I can see how it's confusing. But I don't see anything too funky happening with that ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 86 miles an hour. That must be a slider. And yeah, that's actually a pretty good slider. And it's just hitting the bottom of the plate every single time. It's starting like right around like the waist, and it's ending up low. And these guys are biting. It's now 1-2. That's a good slider. Number 11 steps back in. A. Pollock. He's the center fielder. It's 1-2. Here's the windup from Maeda. Low and outside. Pollock almost bit and swung, but didn't. And the Dodgers pitcher was definitely fishing on that one, just hoping to get a wild swing. Didn't get it. Now going to have to be a little bit more serious about this one. You know, why not? Why not? But it's now 2-2. He's getting a 1 and then a 1. He's got a 1 outside. Let's see what he throws. Oh, that was a fastball outside. And yeah, strike 3, 95 miles an hour. That was pretty good. It was slider, fastball. So yeah, quick strikeout. Oh, now they're showing Descalzo's home run. It was 393 feet, just over the fence. And he's up to bat right now. Little guy. There's like no strike zone. But he's batting .317 for the postseason, so pretty good. And he's late. He's later in their lineup, so he's not usually pretty good, I guess, but really stepping it up. And Maeda's first pitch is low from ball one, 92 miles an hour. And Descalzo, he doesn't waste any time either. He just stays in there. And I don't know how short this guy is, but that's the smallest strike zone. He's as big as the catcher. Here's a throw. Grounder to Turner. Turner grabs it and throws it over to first. And Turner is the most amazing third baseman. Does he ever make any mistakes? I've never seen him make a mistake. Yeah, so there's quick two outs. And yeah, it was just a routine ground ball to Turner, but it's just so solid. He's definitely my favorite Dodger. And Maeda is growing up my list pretty quickly. So far, he is, if Darvish looked like he belonged, so does Maeda. He looks so confident out on the mound. And now he's pitching against, who is this guy, Iannetta? Strike one, 94 miles an hour, right at his knees. And this is Rodney. F. Rodney is warming up. Number 56. Iannetta is hitting, and yeah, it's 0-1. That first one just went right by his knees. Maeda's not getting his sign, and they called time. I don't know what was going on. He's batting 500 against Maeda lifetime, so that's really good. But it's 0-1. Ball one, so now it's 1-1. That pitch was outside, very wild. right as soon as, like, I wish they wouldn't have told me that he was batting so well against, or this person's batting so well against Maeda, because now I'm not feeling quite as confident. Here's the windup. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled back. Now 1-2, 95 miles an hour. Iannetta was swinging for the fences. That was great. But just missed it. And Maeda steps off the mound, gets a new ball, showing some people in the crowd. Finally got a black guy in there. It took the whole game. Here's Maeda. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Safe. It's 2-2. Man, Arizona looks so dejected. Nobody in the crowd is even having a good time. This is not a good look for Arizona. Like, I think that this game looks over. I mean, I don't want to say that, but it looks over. Here's the 2-2 pitch, strike 3. Quick 1-2-3, no problem. Here we are going to the 9th inning. And if you're watching, thanks for watching. It's been a long game. Maeda is getting loads of high fives from the dugout, and we are on commercial break. What a great game so far. 1 inning to go, and maybe we can score some runs. That would be great. If not, Jansen's coming in. This should be a pretty easy win. But let's see, what time is it right now? It's 10:30. It's going to be at least an hour before this is over. They're going to milk it. But so, if the Dodgers win, they're not going to have a game for a little while, which is kind of annoying. So how long do we have to wait is, I guess, what I'm asking. But I guess it's good that they're getting a break. Still on commercial break. Oh, so I guess Bradley is going to be pitching, so that's good. And against the top of the order, Chris Taylor's coming up, so we really do have a good opportunity to maybe score some runs. Because 2 is just not quite enough. And you never know what could happen. But they're definitely going to milk every bit of commercial time, so we are just going to be sitting here. All right, here we go. Still commercial break in progress. It's funny how on these streams online, they get rid of the commercials. All right, so you know what? Let's look up. Where should we go? Oh, we are back right now. I wonder what the score of the... We'll bring this down. Oh. Taylor just popped out. He is not having a great game. Chris Taylor, the leadoff batter, not having a good game. I think he's 1 for 5 now. Just swinging at everything. It's just not the way that he normally does it. And Corey Seager is up right now. He's 0 for 2 on the night, 2 walks. He has not been having. He's due for a home run. Bradley looks pretty tough to hit though. Here's the pitch. Curveball, strike 1. 79 miles an hour. Let's see, we can look. Oh, hit hard by Seager, and that's out. So quick 2 outs. And here we go. Turner is going to be up right now. We can go for a solo home run. And then Jansen's coming up. This might be happening very, very soon. And we're going to put in Cubs versus Nationals. See what's going on with that series. So 2-1. So the Cubs are in the lead 2-1. Oh, wow. That's pretty sweet. The Nationals, aren't they the tougher team? I don't know. Let's see. The final game is on Monday. Here's the pitch. Strike 1 to Turner. That was way outside. Turner is complaining. He's been complaining all night. But that really was way outside. Here's the pitch. 0-2 to Turner. Swung on really hard.
Between the Cubs and Nationals, the series mounted in 1 game apiece. Max Scherzer recovered from that tweaked hamstring, ready to go. Jose Quintana on the hill, making his first career postseason start. Pick up the action in the 5th.
All right, it's 0-2. Here's the pitch to Turner. In the dirt. Huge curveball. Bradley wasn't going to give him something for free. And still 1-2. The Diamondbacks coach, he's been looking at his piece of paper. No answers. Let's see what's going on with the Cubs.
Scherzer serves, call, strike 3. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3.
Oh man, the Nationals.
Strikeouts for Scherzer, who still has not allowed a hit through 5. Murphy has bounced out and struck out.
Anyways, 2-2 to Turner. Here's the pitch. Outside is now full count, 96 miles an hour. Turner is fighting back. Darvish is pretty happy on the sideline. That's going to drop. Single from Turner. Turner's on first base. And now Bellinger's going to come up. Isn't this just too sweet? 5-1. That's a pretty good number to finish this on. Let's go, Bellinger. 2 home runs is not too much to ask. Ooh, Diamondbacks. Coach is coming out. Number 17. I don't know why these coaches need to wear these uniforms. It makes no sense. And number 40 for the Diamondbacks is going to come in. So we are going to commercial break. Going to commercial break. Yeah, Bradley's coming out. So we'll go back to this.
Going the other way to left. Schwarber over near the line. And it's off his glove. And he kicks it around.
Oh, man, that is some major...
His way to third. Pedro's stroke comes on. Quintana deserved better.
Fly ball deep right center. That's trouble all the way back toward the wall as Hayward can't make the play. It's up against the wall. A run will score. And Zimmerman has a double.
Was this tonight? When was this game on?
Continues to mow down Cubs hitters.
That ball's well hit toward the gap in left center field, and it's going to get down for the first hit for the Cubs. The throw to second just late. And Zobrist, the tying run.
Oh, man, so the Cubs come back. I don't know when the Cubs come back.
Line drive.
Oh, there we go.
Left center field. Zobrist around third, they're going to wait him, and we are tied.
The team's RBI leader at the
Oh, man, this looks like a sweet game.
Rizzo swings at the first
Uh-oh. They're going to run into each other. And there's 2 outs, so the guy was running.
Rizzo's hung up between first and second.
Wade Davis is second.
All right, so that must be the end of the... Oh, is that Bill Murray? Bill Murray. It must be nice to meet Bill Murray.
2-1 lead.
All right, still on commercial break. All right, still on commercial break.
Lead in the best of 5.
All right, Bellinger, we're back to the game. Number 40 for the Diamondbacks is now checked in to pitch. Andrew Chafin, he's 1-0, 3.51 ERA over 51 innings. None of these guys are really very good. How did Arizona make the playoffs? Bellinger is up to bat, looking like a badass. Very, very small. I mean, is he even over 6 feet? Does he weigh over 200 pounds? I don't think so. But he hits the ball so hard. Already has a home run tonight. This is wide open for him. Let's just hope he's swinging at everything, because that's when he's best. Sweet mustache coming from this pitcher, coming from Chafin. Looks like a hipster. Here's the pitch. Oh, throws it back to Turner. I guess Turner is taking big leads. I don't know. Chafin's pitching. Bellinger's staying in there. Here's the pitch. Ball one. That looked like a strike to me. Maybe that was inside, but called the ball. And Bellinger is looking at videos, I think, of himself in the dugout. Something weird is going on with Bellinger, but he hit a home run before. That one was called a strike, and that was outside. That's weird. This umpire has not been hooking it up for the Dodgers at all. I understand why. Why would you want to get as many of these games as possible? A quick 3-0 sucks if you own baseball. They say, you know what, umpires? Don't, you know what, if you're going to mess up, and I mean, because you're definitely not doing better than this computer, just rule against the Dodgers. Because every single one of these has been a bad call against them. Every time the umpire was different than the computer, it's been against the Dodgers. Anyway, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 to Bellinger. It's now 2-2. And here we go. This is going to be our last opportunity to put some points on the board. But a 2-run lead going into the ninth is pretty sweet. Can't complain about that. But let's just hope Bellinger can make something happen right now. Like a home run. Popped up to left field. He's running. And he made the catch. Oh, he didn't make the catch. He dropped it. And Turner went home, and it was out by a long shot. I don't know what happened there. That was weird. That was awkward. Turner went for it. Oh, man. Well, that worked out well for that Arizona guy. He dove for it, made the catch, then dropped it. I mean, I think that counts as a catch. I'm not sure. But he threw it into third base, or threw it into home, and Turner was just running for no reason. And that was probably a bonehead mistake from Turner. But I'm not going to blame him for anything. He can do whatever he wants. And we are going to the bottom of the ninth. Dodgers are about to make it to the playoffs. Another commercial break. We are almost done. So here we go. Here we go. Here's lost to Chicago Cubs puts Washington Nationals on brink of early playoff exit. Steven Strasburg took a no-hitter into the 6th inning of Game 1 of the National League Division Series. Max Scherzer took a no-hitter into the 7th inning of Game 3. The Washington Nationals lost both games. Aces and all, they are one loss from a 4th consecutive first-round flame-out. Oh, man, so I guess the Nationals can't get out of the first round? Huh. In a game perfectly made for second-guessing, the Nationals gave up 1 run immediately after removing their best pitcher and another when they pitched to the Chicago Cubs' best hitters with the base open. Those were the only runs they gave up Monday in a 2-1 loss to the Cubs, a team that has committed 4 errors and scored on a winning run on a bloop single. So it doesn't seem like the Cubs are really playing that amazing either. This is a prime opportunity for the Dodgers to make the playoffs, or to make the World Series. The Cubs lead the best-of-5 series 2-1. The Nationals face elimination Tuesday. There's no mystery to the Nationals' flaws. They are batting .121 in the series. The run they scored Monday was not earned, and yet they still led 1-0 with 8 outs to go. They were close to putting the Cubs back against the ivy-covered wall with a game in the 7th inning. Oh, man. Yeah, so The Cubs somehow won that one. But it doesn't seem like the Nationals were hitting that well either. I know you guys are probably going to second guess that, but these guys here make the decision. When they made that decision, I wasn't going to override anybody. On deck, Carl Schwarberger, the left-handed slugger. Now they're talking about this. Was that a catch or not? I don't know.
And throw a one-hop strike to home plate. This was an unbelievably great play. Better look out. Get out of the way over there, umpire.
What a great angle to see that throw.
Beautiful.
Perfect. If the Diamondbacks come back to win this game, that is going to be the play.
All right, here we go.
Have to do it against Kinley.
Here comes Jansen. And yeah, that was a great play to throw out Turner at home. Here we go, everybody. Here comes Jansen. Bottom of the ninth inning. K. Jansen. Here's the first pitch. Internet's slowing down. Strike one. Outside corner. 93 miles an hour. Wow, it looks like he has this control. Innings, 2.2 innings, 1 hit, 1 earned run, 2-1 KBB. He hasn't played too much, I guess. He had a save in game 2. We should just bring him in earlier. I mean, we should just start him every game. Here's the pitch. High and inside. So it's now 1-1. Who's this guy batting? Gregor Blanco. He's 0 for 2 on the night. Batting 246 overall, 3 home runs, 13 RBIs. This guy has not been having a great season. Jansen should have no problem with him. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2. So it's now 1-2. Everyone in Arizona looks so sad. Everyone in the crowd looks so sad. This game's got to be over. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Strike 3. 94 miles an hour. High cheese. Blanco didn't have a chance. Now he's looking at Jansen like, what? What was that? What was I swinging at? Man, why did I do that? But sure enough, it worked. Jansen, man, high cheese. They cannot lay off of it. You cannot lay off the high fastballs, especially in playoff positions. If I was a pitcher, I'd be throwing nothing but high fastballs. And Dave Roberts gives it a thumbs up. And up to bat right now for Arizona. It's getting grim for them. Number 6. Who's this guy? Peralta. Here's the pitch. That's going to make it to the gap. And that's a base hit for Peralta. Seager almost cut it off at shortstop, but didn't. And yeah, Peralta's gonna make it on base, and so that means the tying run is now at the plate. So that's a little bit worrisome. Let's see where this pitch was. Here's the replay. 94 miles an hour, right over the center of the plate. That might have been a little bit easy. You know what? Who knew that he was gonna be swinging? Just who knew he was gonna be swinging? Oh, and Turner was playing a little bit up, and he missed it by a couple inches, and Seager missed it by a couple inches too. That was just right in the gap. And Peralta is now at first, still in the bottom of the ninth. Who's up to bat? K. Marte. This guy's fast. He's batting .438 in the playoffs. 1 for 3 on the night. Here's the pitch. Ball 1, though that was actually a strike. This computer this umpire has been ruling against the Dodgers in that situation every time. That should be a strike. Goldschmidt is up on deck. This game could get away from us very quickly. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Jansen. It should be 0-1. Strike right down the middle. Here we go. 1-1. Marte, he was looking the whole way. Jansen gets the sign. Bellinger and Peralta are playing footsie over there on first base. Here's the pitch. Swung on, chopper to first. Jansen throws it over. 2 outs. And Peralta gets over to second, though. So we have 2 outs. And now comes Goldschmidt. And at least that's not the tying run on second. Goldschmidt is serious. He has not been having a good game, though. Jansen should have no problems with him. And yeah, it was a little dinker to the pitcher, and Jansen had threw it right over to first. Looked like a pro. And number 74 looks like he's going to get himself a save right here if he can just get through Goldschmidt, who had a home run yesterday. This guy can hit. He's 2 for 20, bat 200 versus Jansen career. But this guy, Goldschmidt, is serious. And if there's anybody that can get them back into this right now, it's definitely Goldschmidt. Here's the 0-0 pitch to Goldschmidt. Peralta takes lead off second. Strike. Outside corner. Now that one looked a little outside. They called it a strike. That was the one time that they actually hooked up the Dodgers. This umpire's just been a little bit off all game. Or the computer's off. Randy Johnson, he's looking pretty dejected too. He doesn't like what's going on. It just wasn't a good game for Arizona. They couldn't hit. Jansen calling off. He's calling time. Bunch of people. Nobody's crying in the crowd, but it looks like everybody's on the verge of tears. Arizona just couldn't get anything going against the Dodgers. You know, we're just way more badass. Here we go. 0-1 to Goldschmidt. Peralta on second. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 1. That was a perfect pitch. Goldschmidt didn't bite, but that was right on the outside of the plate. Here we go. It's 1-1. Jansen's looking pretty good. Very quick 2 outs. Goldschmidt, you know what? He's looking. Oh, now he steps out of the box. The pressure's on. All right, come on, Goldschmidt. Just let's get a strike here. The catcher has a 1 outside, so I think he's going to throw a fastball outside right now. That would be a good pitch. That's what he threw last time. That was a 1 outside, and that was a ball. So it's now 2-1. You know, let's not pitch it to Goldschmidt. But well, I guess Martinez is up next. So, but let's get him out here. This is very nerve-wracking. All right, here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on, fouled back. It's now 2-2. Jansen is 1 strike away from getting the save, sending the Dodgers to either the Cubs or the Nationals. Going to be a great series no matter what. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, but we are 1 strike away. Jansen, he's throwing a 96-mile-an-hour ball that's moving. Goldschmidt, who's going to hit that? That was crazy. Yep, and the Diamondbacks coach looks like, man, it looks like everyone's given up already. They're still in this game. The tying run has already hit a home run. I don't know. Arizona, they have got to get some chutzpah. Maybe they're just thinking about going to Mexico on a vacation. Like that one South Park when everybody just was trying to lose. Anyway, here's the pitch from Jansen. It's 2-2. Goldschmidt's batting. Slider fouled off. All right, this is a pretty good battle, but I want it to be over. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Check swing. Safe. Man, that was almost over. Showing the replay. Yep, he didn't go. That was a good call from the umpire. And it is still 3-2. Come on, Jansen. Just one strike. Strike him out. Robert's looking like he's ready to go. Go celebrate. All right, Jansen. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Peralta's running. Nope, he's not. Strike 3. And the Dodgers win. Way to go. So Jansen got the save. Please excited. And definitely take on the Cubs or the Nationals. It's going to be sweet. I'd rather take on the Cubs, and they are super excited. You guys should definitely check this out when you get a chance. But I have been doing this for a long time. So anyway, thanks for watching. The Dodgers win. I'll see you guys on their next game. Yeah, it was a perfect series from the Dodgers. Couldn't be any happier. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.